Hello, 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 Proto. How you doing, bud? How you doing today? Ugh. It has been a very, very interesting day for me, but we will power through, huh? What you been up to then, Proto? Hopefully something good, huh? Mm. All right, all right, all right. How are y'all doing today, tonight, this evening, what have you? As a heads up, I've loaded some new music. I went through and added some new soundtracks. And oh boy, we have quite a bit of variety. We have 12 hours of music now. We are not skimping on shit. I think I'm still missing a couple folders I gotta open up too in fucking VLC. So, yep. There we go. It should be every folder. Nope, I lied. Is that every folder now? I think so. I can remove that guy. Save playlist, file. There we go. So it should be good. I think there's just duplicates I need to get rid of. A lot of WAV files I accidentally grabbed. Delete those. Delete those. There we go. That should be all duplicate files removed. 16 hours of footage. Save it again. Replace that file. We are good to go. Do I have enough yet? Nope. Close though. Just got back. I do some real quick. All good, Proto. How you doing, bud? All right, cool. That's all fine. Boom, and that's that done. So I can pivot him over to working on other stuff. Okay, just farming out dragon statues again. Fair enough. On chalkies with you. I don't think there's anything in the chalkies I need to filter out, but let me double check. No, we're fine. And then we got the propeller cap, which unironically is hilarious as fuck. because I wasn't even going for the drop rate on that, but hey, whatever works. I can get rid of these party hats. I don't need them anymore. Yeah, no, I've already filtered that out because I was here earlier. So at least we're good on that front. Yeah, I managed to push DB up to level 600, which is pretty great. I'll push that out. Gotta use a couple of gilded stamps, but I'll be fine, but still don't have enough money to do the damn refinery stamp last level. Jeez, I might actually. Hold on. Yeah, fuck you. There you go. God, that cost is ludicrous. Before I forget, we're going to go head over to here and buy the Bone Joe Pickles before I forget. Go done and done. I'll stick you back in here for the time being. I'm going to collect all my AFK time and then we'll get into it. As you can see, we're doing lab. Proto, you wouldn't happen to know the math on what the minimum level is on all characters to get the lab gems, would you? Because I do not recall off the top of my head. No, like, what's the, spread across all characters, what do they need to be, like, individually? So at Mav, it's 210? Okay. I mean, we're not that far off, then. Ooh, I forgot to set you to go do divinity shit, so I need to go do you real quick. Because that's that one. I gotta double check total level, but before I forget, you gotta go do divinity shit because you're not getting any points. There you go. Oh, I only have that cost. Whoops. Back in the lab you go. Yeah, not too bad. You're fine. You were doing gold for cards. I remember that much. 2,000 on cards. Not. It's close, but it's not nearly there. I don't want to waste time candy on it either, because he can just farm the cards out over a couple of days. Not a huge deal. And we got these guys all cooking as well. Yeah, well, most of them nowadays, minus a couple of the characters, are averaging about 130, 140. So it's not too bad. And unironically, it's great because it's helped pushing out my fucking div at the same time. And I think the funniest shit is that's without proper, like, efficiency, like, none of the rings or anything. They're just averaging about 100k. Alright, now that we've done that, we can go around and do some claiming. Alright, let's get that done and dusted. see. You want these, which is the next step, so I can at least unlock you for a little bit. What do we got land ranks for right now? Got some pointage. Just set my statues back to where they were. That's very understandable. That is very much understandable. At 80, we got a new one. So that'll be relatively soon. Uh, 38, 4, that's still better. And nothing good. 44. Well, you know what? You can at least go there. Because I stripped the nunchucks out of those guys to focus on primarily Jade gain. Yeah, because I need to get 145 to get to the bribes. Yeah, my slab is atrocious. Because what's your lab at? It's only at 40. Everybody else is pretty much juiced to the gills. No luck today, son of a bitch. Any luck on captains? Nope. We'll do gaming real quick since we're here. Now, is today the day we get a better nugget? Let's find out. Got one of the new stamps? Nice. How is it? Does it scale well? Or is it one of those ones that has like absorbently high, ridiculous cost? At least it looks on nuggets I can go fuck myself. There's nothing above a couple K. Oh, that one might breach maybe 10. Doubt it, though. Yeah. No luck today on that. I gotta go double check what my sodium's at in World 3. Alright, well, Boar's up next. Honestly, it's probably worth doing Pretzel as well. Like, just getting Pretzel out of the way. Is there anything else that gives me lab XP? Divinity, sneaking, summoning, no. This is my biggest fucking problem right now. Jesus Christ, Proto. That is insane. That money cost is ridiculous. Yeah, I just need better fucking pets here to get the lullaby crap done. So I'm letting my eggs kind of compile here. You're close. I might be able to swap over once you get to 60, and then I'll probably end up just doing lab XP. Yeah, I'm just the big thing is I want the best rolls for him, while at the same time I'm trying to, because I'm basically stuck in a split between, okay, do I want to keep pushing out the newer, get all the pets for Barnyard, Or do I want to fucking push for it? Which, I mean, functionally speaking, it's no big deal. I have the sheets. I can just get it done whenever. It's just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of more or less torn on it. Because it all helps in, you know, in total benefit, so... Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, this is the Siege Breaker, which I thought I had him doing. Yeah, he's in there. I guess he just. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Are you just like a dog shit one? No, I mean, how the fuck do you not have the? Oh no, that's the V-Man. I'm dumb. Yeah, my V-Man and my fucking guy's got to go there. Yeah, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Functionally speaking, I could argue doing it for world, at least splicing some of the ones that, like I don't have all my worlds 4-5 star, so definitely a reason I should do it. Just fucking easy. So what's my mastery apps on that? Give it a minute so it doesn't crash my ass. Holy shit. Okay, so it's about 1261 right now. Yeah, it's not bad, not terrible. Because I think it's 1400 I get the next one, and then it's 2100 total and all that, which is definitely achievable. Definitely achievable. So high, the higher ones drop no cards. True. The World 6 shit is such a fucking slog to push for resource cards. Like, I've been lucky, at least with Eucalyptus. I still need to double back and touch Bamboo. And fuck, Magon Shard takes so goddamn long. But yeah, card rate is just card rate. You gotta keep just jumping it up. And I don't even really have that good of a fucking stat tick. Or at least in stamps wise. Like, I could definitely arguably push out my my card stamp a shitload more. Because, I mean, that's really where a lot of the bulk's going to come down to. I mean, honestly, I might really do that right now. I've got the carpets for it. Yeah, I got the carpets for it. These 24-hour time cans, you got a couple hundred, is ridiculous. Yeah, dude, it sucks. Well, arguably, assumably you did it on your V-Man, yeah? Our lab is awful to get. Luckily, I have my Boobo in there since his creation, so you had 450 lab level. That's... You lucky SOB, Nixo. You lucky SOB. Oh, yeah, these costs ain't really bad. Yeah, so, I mean, that's really the best you're going to get, then. We've already done it with V-Man. That's really the best you're going to get. One more level in it. No, I can't. I lied. I think I'm good on salts. Yeah, reds are good to go. Then they're just kind of stuck in that loop there, which is fine because I'm zeroing it out, so it's not actually chewing through that high. And then you, I just need to claim. Yeah, you already chewed through it. Yeah, we're trying to IdleOn a little over a week. I'm a bit lost. What should I do now? I've reached World 6. Can you give me some direction? Sure. So, let me ask you this. What's your biggest thing that's throwing you for a loop right now? Are you not able to push portals? Do you have low damage? You just don't know what to do for gear? Like, what's your biggest thing that you're like, well, where am I lost at? Is there a mechanic you don't understand? Is there, there's a lot. So, functionally speaking, I like to just touch upon what you want to focus on, primarily. Don't like refinery. I think my red salts are way too low. I'm always running out of mats, yeah. Farming is a slow fucking process. Farming is a slow fucking process. Ideally, your goal should be to push to what's called land ranks. So if you look in the night market, eventually have access to this. There's a one you can get right here. It's relatively cheap, called land ranks. Land ranks give you some really nice bonuses. But for early farming, you want to focus on land plots, plus one crop when fully grown, and growth speed. Eventually, when you get product double, you're going to want to get this so you get a chance to get double growth. But the way you really force through farming is you basically just do rows of farming. So like in my case, I've got a whole row pushing broccoli, but I have these guys up here locked because I'm trying to get their specific upgrades. Yeah, no, that's true, Nick. So that's true. So yeah, at least when it comes to farming specifically, it's a slog. It starts off very slow and is one of those things you touch every once in a while. Claim your crops, push forward. Do not worry about like magic beaning or anything until you have the ability to get land ranks. Yeah, some cross take hours. Yeah, it's incredibly slow. So you want to focus primarily on getting more land plots so you're able to get more crops, which will in turn allow you to farm more crops to push your nutritious soil, and then obviously get additional crops through stronger vines. It's just a long slog. Yeah, because once you get land ranks, you're able to access some really nice bonuses. So you're able to access extra XP for your land rank, because basically all this is, it's just like an internal leveling system for its own thing. Not you. But you're able to, get stuff like better crop chance that's multiplicative, so it's not additive. You're able to get increased stealth, which will help. Let's see what else. More crop chance, better value, shit like that. Like land rakes really kind of juice early once you get them. But for the time being, yeah, just focus on unlocking new crops. Is there really a point to stockpiling plants or farming glass plants for land rank? Well, functionally speaking, there's a lot of multiplicative values, so better growth speed per X, crop evolution per X, farm XP per X. So, yeah, and I mean, I think one of these two is it as well. So, yeah, it really comes down to pushing your magic beans out, like doing mass collections and converting. Proto's got some fucking juiced farming setups. But yeah, I mean, shit like that's really what it comes down to. So, yeah, it is definitely worth it if you're trying to focus on juicing your farming even more. Like if you can get down to like millisecond ticks, like that's when you can say, okay, I'm done, kind of thing. Takes 10 minutes to get back to where I'm at after doing brains. I want to make sure I get a good multiplier before that too, with different plans to get the boost instantly. Yeah, exactly. You basically want to create a very consistent configuration where you're able to uh, get high bean efficiency. Apples take 34 minutes. Yeah, then just keep working on it. Like, that's why you stockpile. And then you just do magic bean dumps so you're able to increase the multiplicative value. You recollect up to a point, and then so on and so forth. It's a cycle once you get to the end game. Hey, real fake, how you doing, bud? And by the way, I've got some good news for you, fake. I've got some very good news for you, fake. Yeah, exactly. Because you're able to just chew through more upgrades, and then you're just recycling the stockpiles. So, your video comes out tomorrow. Your YouTube review comes out tomorrow. We have chewed through enough of the stockpile that your video comes up tomorrow. I think Proto, you're up into like 1.2, 1.3 bill beans a trade, right? Something like that. Like you and Roy went head to head on farming for a minute. Yep. No, do not reset. I nearly did that out of habit. Nearly did that out of habit. Yeah, like Proto's got juiced as fuck farming. Ooh, that's a nice multi. 300, what's that? Yeah, 300 Q a pop, so I might be able to just sit here a minute and get QQ. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm not going to sit here and watch this shit. Then Ryan's actually more colorful interactive. That's absolutely fair. I think for Proto, it's like fucking... I don't know if it's daily or hourly for him. I mean, you don't enjoy this of Orion where you take your mouse and you hold it down or whatever, and you just do this in a circle for a little bit, and then you hit this button, and then you repeat the circle a little bit, and then you hit that button, and then you repeat the circle a little bit. Yeah, totally not tedious as all fuck, right? Hey, David, thank you for 31 months, my friend.
31 mods. Let's keep the train rolling. How you been, Will?
I've been good, and I did see your post, so we will be doing your review today. Yes, chat, we will be giving a mod an account review. Yeah, I mean, that's the totality of, like, once you reach farming and you assume critical mass, that's Jober. Right now I'm working with my alchemy. What should I do with my other characters? Honestly speaking, park them in the hole. Yeah, hole's fine. Hole's fine. There's some great bonuses in hole if you're working on justice and bravery. Push them till about 2,500 hours on each, and then go have them do other shit. Either working on getting ship or stamps, pushing vials out, stuff like that. Doing reviews again. By the way, I've not worked on cakes. I'm doing in-game bubbles instead of candy them and spam bubble. Fair enough, Ken. I do reviews almost every Tuesday and Thursday, man. Not to mention, we still got a fucking backlog. Well, I'll see if I can. Yeah, like we've still got this backlog to go through here. All these folks here need or have asked for a review, so gotta have the backlog, dude. And that's the kicker. And that's the kicker. I have shit ready to go. I have shit ready to go on YouTube. So Real Fakes is coming out tomorrow. Baby Faces comes out the day after. Then it's the hacked cheated account, and then it's Fob Central. After that, and then I have like, hold on, how many do I have ready to upload? I have your review or your account update. I've got Van Godric's, I've got Tux, I've got Firegrim's review, and I've got Kane's account update. Hacked cheated account. Yeah, so we had a guy come in, ask for an account review, and we were like, okay, sure, why not? We look in, 300,000 stamps. I'm not even fucking joking with you. Turns out they were shadow banned. How long are you gonna stream? What time is it now? Yeah, for another 4 hours. Yeah, 300,000 stamps at the comment. You guys want to see a little preview? A little preview for you guys? I'm happy to do that. Yeah, those are never legit numbers, Anth. They're not. They're all fucking fake. Ah, fuck, we got hit with an ad break. Son of a bitch. Brazzers! I should check the leaderboards then if people are cheating that bad. Could be some free content we can farm out, gents. Could be free content. Who's on the leaderboards right now? Let's settle maps, total shrines, some wins, some wasteful cards. Bits, gun rank, jade. Win essence, logbook, total flop, total prime. Slab points, VM, plunder. Shit, do they don't have a total stamp? I might be dumb. Nice, David, nice. This damage refined salts, prints, total stamps, yep. Okay. Put your ass in here while I grab stuff, but here, just farm this out for a bit. Get some XP malting. That. Okay, ad break's over. Thank God I got my community back. One, Anth, thank you for the follow. Toxic, thank you for the follow. To answer your question, Anth, total fucking cheater. For context, and I'll show you here. For context, this is the leaderboards for the highest stamp level here, and these guys are legit. So again, for context, the highest total stamp we have on the leaderboards, which is a legit account, is 23k. That's a legit account. But here, and because I promised you guys a preview, so here's the video that's going up in a couple of days. Look at the stamps. These are the stamps I'm talking about. Yeah, even unobtainable ones. Because you can see, because basically they cheated and they fucked off for 2 years and they came back, and that's why they have none of the new shit. That's why they have none of the new shit, because they didn't exist yet. And yeah, that chance, it doesn't show correctly, but it's 300,000. Let's see if I can go back, because I think we went through like everything. We went through like slab, inventory. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, look at the total bubbles, look at the total stamps. They had all the stamp for at that time. But you can see there's so much wrong with this shit. Cause look at the statues, like this shit's like, this is such a dead fucking giveaway. And like they had all the juiced bubbles at the time. Everything was 3,000, 98 percentile. Let's see, Death Note wise, they had like nothing. Let's see, where the hell is it? Worship. No, did I skip over the Death Note? There it is. Yeah, there's Death Note. So yeah, you can definitely see cheated as fuck account. No, because it was pre-gaming. It was a lot of or a lot of fucking, yeah, this shit was like cheated as all fuck. Look at their cards, dude. It was so bad. We even looked at their inventories for gear. Yeah, look at it. Look at it, guys. Yeah. I mean, we went through everything. We went through absolutely everything All the cheated shit. All the cheated shit. Yeah, right? So, I mean, look. What's the biggest giveaway? That's Lava's gear right there. That's Lava's gear. Right fucking there. So, yeah, this video comes up in a couple days. You guys are going to have some fun with it. I want lava gear. Functionally speaking, stamps are based off their scale. So, some stamps are cheap. Some stamps are just cheap up until a point, and then they start to like scale ridiculous out of control. Actually, I can pull this up because Proto sent me this earlier. Give me a sec here. Bear with me, guys. 1 minute. Open link. So what does Shadowban do exactly? Party items is available, but the rest of the game is? Yeah, functionally that's all it is. So this is what Proto sent me to answer you about the stamp shenanigans. This is one of the new stamps. You see where it just starts to go fucking mental, right? Like, look at the jump in cost. So some stamps are like this. Others stay relatively low, but it's based off of the value. So, materials needed, it's exponential, and again, it's based off of the same thing. So, like, yeah, it's just going to keep taking more and more and more and more materials. I don't know the exact math behind it, but yeah, material cost just fucking goes wild as well. So, it's just one of those things. Yeah, functionally, if you get shadow banned, you're not visible to anybody else. You can't interact with anybody else. But it's just you're not hard banned. Oh, yeah. No. It's a blatant fucking cheat. Because, hell, I mean, even if we... So hold on. I'll even pull up... I'll pull up one of the leaderboards guys' shit, so we have that. So... Yeah, so if we say... I think Francis is still fairly up to date on his account. Yeah, this is up to date as to today, so we'll take a look here. For one stamp. So, like, this is one of the guys on the leaderboard, and this is where his stamp is at, and that includes the new one. Posture check. I'm sitting comfy in my chair. Well, about that, Ken. You better start stockpiling some fucking statues, my boy. You got some studying right to get working on. But I mean, this is an endgame account in terms of stamps. He's on the leaderboard doing nothing but pushing stamps. And like, look at some of these. So if we're like, look even, yeah, if we look here at drop rate, it's like ludicrous to push this shit out. Another good example is if we look at, I mean, Jade's not that bad, but yeah, like bills, you've got like, the resources just scale fucking ridiculously expensive. I mean, look, you need 3,484 QQ Eclipse coins to level refinery. So yeah, stamps are just ridiculous up to a point, and they just become non-viable to do. But at the same time, there are ones that you just kind of have to stockpile resources to get working on. It's just, with stamps that are like multiple bills and multiple queues that are raw resources, you basically have to take up more of your chest space to work on it. Because if I look, if we take a look at storage, he's probably got a lot of duplicates of resources. If not, I'm unsure actually. He might have stopped, but yeah, typically the way you do it is you literally just duplicate resources. So you just create new stacks. You just create new one bill stacks over and over and over again until you get what you need. Yeah, like another prime example, like he's making a new stack here. So it's shit like that is the way you get past those ridiculous costs. But at the same time, it's like not everybody has the fucking what's it called, the storage space for it. You know. Are you busy? Can you remove my account? Show the guy a normal account. Yeah, I mean we can do an account review here. We got a good list today, but it's always first come first serve on stuff. So if people are present, we always work on it. So Reaper, if you want to throw me your IdleOn toolbox link, we'll get started on account reviews today. We'll get rolling on those because fuck me, we've got a fucking backlog to work through. Yep, David's getting the first review today, and then we'll get right to you, Reaper. I just want to make sure we have everybody's toolboxes for it. Links and shit. Thank you. Let me get this set up, and let me throw yours in the list here. 3. Copy that. Also, for you guys who don't know, I have updated the music for the stream. We now have like 16 hours of music, and I pulled a whole bunch of different soundtracks together. So we've got shit from, I mean, Madness, Atomic Heart, Valhalla, some FTLs in there, Maple Story music, RuneScape music, like a whole bunch of indie game stuff. Like, yeah, we got some good tracks in the music rotation today. So let me get some stuff set up here, and we will get the recording going. David, is there anything in particular looking for this review, or are you just looking for a general account overview? Actually, functionally speaking, I could just, in the meantime, I'm gonna go stuff your ass in lab. Where I'm at right now? Got it. Here, be gone, child. You're going into lab. I can farm with my boobo in the free time. We'll get some cranium cooking going. So we'll get that going. But yeah, we've got plenty of account reviews today to do. Yes, and Tango, trust me, you are there as well, so we'll be able to get to you too. Basically, the way I operate the list is if we don't get to you like today, the next stream, so this one would be Thursday, we would start with whoever shows up first, that kind of thing. Hey, Tuck. So it's always like if you're here, great, first come, first serve. If you want to bump yourself up the list or whatever, you can throw a sub or whatever. That's fine. We'll do some precedent on people who are a bit short on time, shit like that. But yeah, all this stuff is free. You don't have to pay for it. So we'll do that. Get this. Swaps these around. All right, what is up, YouTube? Will here back again with an online account review. This time is a special review. One of my mods over at Twitch has asked for one. This time we're giving a review for Davy Jones. He's just looking for stuff to work on. He's fairly new into IdleOn, so he's just starting off, and we're here to help point him in the right direction. So we're gonna give him a full top-down, sideways review, as fitting.
Ask me about my wiener.
Let's not. Let's not for this review. So let's break it down. All right. So you're rocking Amarok gear, which is great. You've made a rookie mistake. The head is not required. The head can be basically whatever. Don't ever worry about making the helmets. The helmets are just such a pain in the ass. Don't ever really worry about it. Let me check your death note, see where you're at. Before anything, I need to know where you're at. Okay, so you're not in World 4 yet? So you're at World 3, but you're not at World 4. Okay. Traps and skull. Trap and skull. Needs a skull. Okay, so first and foremost, traps and skulls. Traps and skulls. Bruno needs to eclipse those? What the fuck? Yeah, no, he's at the end of World 3. He's not even close. He hasn't even touched Rift, Tuck. He can't do shit. Weapon power and whiz, or weapon power and higher whiz stat. Ken, higher whiz stat. Weapon power is like, yeah, whatever, but higher whiz stat. Thank you, Tuck. I would recommend grabbing some more early rings just to kind of fill your slots out. And this is something I say to everybody as well, is let's focus on getting tools. And just to double back on the skulls, you want to get off of wax, you want to get off of ceramic, you want to get the horned at minimum on everybody, just because the wax and ceramics are terrible. At least horned is better. So definitely get traps and skulls on everyone. Gear-wise, I would wholeheartedly recommend pushing everybody to diamond tools on everything. Diamond tools on everyone, because you're not at the point where you need to worry about void, but diamond I think is super achievable for you. So definitely diamond. Have you remade all of your Amarok armor using World 3 stones? Or do you still have a lot that are World 2 stones? Also, a piece of advice for boost food like this, like pearls, save at least one in storage so that you could use them for prints later. And it looks like you've got 2 characters doing nothing. Make sure they're doing something. You don't have to worry about nothing as for where you're at right now. You want to have them doing something, either pushing a skill out. Seems better for you by playing stones. Yeah, but he hasn't reached World 4 yet. Obviously, he's going to have to redo his whole set when he gets to World 4, but he's just at the end of World 3. So we got to kind of work with what we have right now. Tool, I mean, your settings too terrible. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to stick much on here. I mean, gear is gear at an early start, but yeah, just keep rounding it out. Don't worry about making Amarok helms. They're not worth it. Just do what you can with our gear and you'll be fine. You got some statues going, which is nice. Just so you can get upgraded. Okay. Coliseum might help him go to World 4. That's true. Coliseum would be nice. You're working on stuff. I'm not, like, super concerned about it. Constellations-wise. Freebie you're missing. Freebie you're missing. This is easy to achieve early. You just need one more Coliseum run. You just need to claim this. You just need to claim this. This is easy. This is claimable. Like, this is a freebie. This is a freebie. You just need to claim. Reach the star on all 4 characters. This is easy. You just need to do the Sand Coliseum 3 more times. This is achievable once you get better gear. This is claimable. Yeah, a lot of this stuff you could... Yeah, you've done a lot of these. You just need to claim. So, claim your constellations. For sure. Definitely claim your constellations. Yeah, 'cause you do have some unlock, which is good. But you are missing a good chunk. And a couple of like the really good early ones is the all food effect one and the not consume food. This is great. Functionally speaking, it's mostly for the food effect, because if you at least have the automation arm in World 3, this really isn't relevant. Don't worry about pushing these later ones down the line. Your goal should be pushing to the Cronus Cosmos, so you're able to get 2 star sides at once. That should be your primary focus when it comes to constellations. Vault, you're probably just hurting a fuckload on money. That's probably your dead giveaway here on Vault. Just money, 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 money. But luckily this stuff is really, really good. Early bonuses. Yeah, it's all just early bonuses stuff. Anvil. Okay, so take a breather before you spend any more money on Vault. I would recommend buying out all of your Anvil points for sure. Buying out all the Anvil points, and then buying the resource Anvil points for Worlds 1, 2, and 3. Buy your Anvil points. Fair enough. Forge-wise, make sure you're constantly smelting. Constantly smelting. Upgrades-wise, max these as soon as you can. Buy the Forge upgrades as soon as you can. Buy your Forge upgrades. ASAP. ASAP. Bribes-wise, you're probably stuck buying tuna fish. Yep. Stamps-wise, you're working on stamps, which is good. Do keep in mind, it is worth going and unlocking the rest of your stamps. If you don't know how to get a stamp, you can click here in the IdleOn toolbox. It will tell you exactly who you can get your stuff from. So in this case, you're missing out on a free storage chest and a free fist stamp. You're from talking to Mutton. You can get the Manamore stamp, the Sim stamp, and then eventually the Golden Apple stamp and the Steve sword, just by doing Mutton's quests. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going around and say, oh, how do I get the Agility stamp? Well, you can get the Agility stamp from R12 by the looks of it. So going here, it's a 1 in 5,000 drop, it's a 1 in 10,000 for a bag of heads, stuff like that. So rounding out your stamps is definitely versatile because they're so cheap early on. It is worth your time. So gathering your stamps. Owl-wise, you doing any owl? Oh, wow, you're pushed really nice. Yeah, just keep working on owl. Keep it up. Keep it up. Bubbles-wise, I don't imagine it's going to be fantastic. So as you've seen in my reviews, Davey Boy, I recommend 2 things. Putting a shitload into Larry and putting a shitload in undeveloped cost so that you're able to make your bubbles cheaper and you're able to buy one, get one free on them. So just keep pushing these out, especially these core ones. And if you're hurting on survivability, there are 2 bubbles in here that will save your life, literally. It is FMJ, so you're able to get more defense from your equipment. It's percentile based, and you'll get some base as well. But this will allow you to increase your survivability. So if you're not able to survive in zones, put some points in FMJ. If you're not able to hit the monsters 100% in zones, you level Shakracy. So these 2 bubbles in particular will help push your portals out, start working on getting multi-kill, shit like that. At least increasing your survivability and accuracy. Yeah, these 2 are like the most critical. And then if you really want to juice working on those, putting points in Larry and putting points in level cost for sure. Cauldrons wise, you've got people in cauldrons. Make sure you are buying the cauldron upgrades for sure. The prints for these are terrible though. Oh, I mean, no, for sure. He's just not going to be doing any good printing for a while, which is fine. I mean, we've all been at the start of the account kind of life shit here, so it's completely reasonable. So yeah, keep leveling it up. Work on increasing your vial attempts. Work on keeping your RNG. Make sure you are doing your vials, which you are, which is good. Just keep unlocking them. Just keep pushing it out. Keep unlocking them. Especially here, early blue flave is really good. He's really good. It's gonna make your stamps even cheaper to work on. If you are hurting on money, great. There's Diet or Drink. You only need about 10k to push out Diet or Drink. Get some more cash multi going. So it's all helpful. It's all helpful. All of it is so helpful at the end of the day. Sigils, don't touch sigils. You're not ready for that point. A really bad RNG. Yeah, just keep at it. Don't think you have Kilroy yet. Kangaroo. You're working on Rue. You're 2 away from starting to work on triplicate bonuses. So yeah, just keep working on it. Prince wise, you're yeah. I remember. I remember starting like this. Fuck, dude. I remember starting like this. Ooh, who lads? Who lads? Miles. So here's the thing. The way you want to do Prince is you want to do Prince based off of what your characters are good at. So in the case of your Divine Knight, so your first one here, he's going to be good at mining. He's going to be very, very good at mining. So have him grab a couple of prints of like copper or whatever resource you need. Have him do that. For your Bubo, he's really good at chopping. Have him grab a couple of log prints. For your Beastmaster, he's shit at everything. Have him do your mob prints. Have him do your mob prints for your salts. For your Barbarian, have him do your fishing prints, so doing your fishing stuff over in World 2. For your Elemental Sorcerer, back on logs. For, I believe this is Siegebreaker, he's good on catching, so catching flies. Not catching prints on Beastmaster. Nah. Having him do the early prints on materials will help keep, or having him do the early prints on materials will help, what's the fishing stuff is another thing. But what I'm saying is, you don't have it printing. And you're gonna need the red fish to push your, Chakra. And then you need the, candy fly looking little shits, the fruit flies, for pushing your FMJ. But no, you want to do mob prints on your Beastmaster because they're terrible at it. So you do mob prints on your Beastmaster, they're good for salts, and then you do, if you're actually looking for decent mob prints, you do the rest on a V-Man speedrun, and you do it on your V-Man. But yeah, you have empty slots. You have empty slots, and here's my thing. You're pissing away free prints. So you definitely want to keep printing shit. So I definitely think you should rework your prints, focusing on what those characters do best. Start to stockpile some resources because you're gonna need them. You're absolutely gonna need them. Refinery 0. Are you aware of the ratio for salts? Have you seen the ratio sheet, Davey? Because there is a ratio sheet for this stuff. Ideally, you want to keep working on your salts, keep pushing them out. So, like, grabbing, prints for mushroom caps, getting a print for copper, getting a print for logs, getting a print for the horns, and then doing your fish print, so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's super, super viable. Just material luck to this point. Yeah, and that's where printing kicks off. Equinox-wise... Fuck me, you've unlocked Equinox? Jesus Christ. Fuck, dude, I have people in World 4 who don't unlock Equinox. Jesus, dude, you've brute forced this shit. Okay. Don't focus on Equinox for now. Equinox is secondary. Once you fix your material stuff, you're hard focusing automation arm. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Once you get your materials fixed up, hard focusing getting your automation up and running. But the important ones here to work on, and these are all fine, just make sure you're putting like 1 level into your shrines just to get them going and placing them down so they're generating XP. But the important stuff is all up here, minus Atom Collider. You don't count. So ignoring Atom Collider, all the important stuff is up here. Automation Arm, Cost Cruncher, Death Note, Chest Space, Trapper Joan at least 1 level, and Salt Lick Max. Like all this is very important. Very important. And Death Note's Death Note. Like, don't worry about eclipsing yet. You're not at this point. Once you get to World 4 and we start you on the lab grind, then we can talk. Yeah, no, for sure. He was here for a while. He was here for a while. But he did it. Godspeed the man. He did it. Worship. Make sure you're constantly using your worship charge. If you're not running tower defenses, turning them at least into souls is great. Like, you definitely want to keep pushing your stuff, and this is also going to work in conjunction with getting better skulls, because your skulls, these are all noob trap skulls. They suck mad ass. So keep pushing it out. Don't worry about Siphon Charge for now. Just push everybody's worshipping level out collectively. Get them doing some tower defense. Get them getting some XP, things like that. Definitely do it. Eventually, when you get Royal Sampler and Acorn Assault, your prints are going to do a hell of a lot better because you're able to increase the sample size, because right now you're at about 15%-ish, give or take. Make sure you have Skilled Dimwit on everybody, too. Skilled Dimwit is great. This value is not what it seems like. This is an additive value, not a multiplicative value. So the way the math works out is if this was... So let's call it 1,000, right? Let's call it 1,000. The way that this works is it basically pulls 20% out of 1,000. So you're still left with 980%. If this was multiplicative, you would lose 200. So Skilled Dimwit is really, really good. Do not have big brain time on people. Do not do this early on. This is going to really, really hurt. You are not at the point where you need to worry about this. So Skilled Dimwit, get it on everybody. Make sure you do prints with everybody on it, and you'll feel better on it. Traps. First, buy everybody traps. Get everybody doing trapping. Hard focus one critter at a time. One critter at a time, because you want to unlock more and more and more. You want to unlock doing through the hunts, getting your shiny critters. So if you're only up to crabs right now, hard focus everybody on crabs on a time that you can accurately keep claiming, because you don't have auto-claim yet. Auto-claim isn't unlocked till World 4. Traps-wise, yeah, just do that and get everybody on traps. Salt Lick you don't have unlocked, but when you do, this is going to be great for you. This is going to be good when you can put some levels into it. This is a must, absolute must-have. So you're getting just free multi-kill on top of that. Construction-wise, you're unlocking. You're looking good. I mean, this is fine for now, just getting people in here. Make sure you're just working on it. You're working on XP? No. Okay. You want to primarily put XP-based bonuses in here. So don't worry about build rate for the time being. You want experience. You want to primarily focus on the best cogs you could put out that'll have experience, because you really, at the end, at the basically like the mid to end game, the bulk of your construction will not be coming from gears. It will be coming from your players' XP, so their level. So like if you're looking at this, you know, like, oh, 12 and 19 and 23, but you have characters who are sitting here at like nearly 3K. This is where it comes down to on the juice. That's why we primarily focus on boosting XP, so we're able to level up our construction faster to get better build rate through that. And there's optimal setups for this shit down the line, but you're nowhere near it. Absolutely at the fuck all. But build rate is where it is at. 100%. Have you done your cards? Some of it, I imagine. What a guy. Doing XP and flaggy. Yeah, that's fine for now. But yeah, you really want to focus XP. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, you've done some of that, which is fine. We'll go XP rates. Okay. How long does this account? Let's see. You made this account technically last year, so we just passed your year anniversary. We just passed your year anniversary on your account. In theory. Another thing I would easily recommend you do, since you have obols, if you want to have a better time, go to Gigafrogs in World 1. It's the one right at the end of the map chain. And you can farm out pop obols. They are drop rate obols. You can slot them in here. They're going to be a lot more better. You can keep the multi-kill one, but they're going to be way better than this stuff here. Hey, size. So, we make a note here. Farm some pop ovals. Made it November. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's you're fine. I think this is probably coming down to like maybe a Steam thing. It's where it's reading your Steam creation. For the other day, I think I fixed 90% of the stuff that was not time gated. I bet it helps, nice. But yeah, functionally speaking, I think you've got plenty to work on. So just to do a quick overview, get your traps and skulls on everybody. So pushing your skulls out to at least horn skulls. Diamond tools on everybody. Super, super, super achievable. Claim a bunch of your constellations. You've got a bunch completed and a lot you can just do really, really easy. Get those done. Buy your anvil points. So max out, like fully buy out the money side of things. Then buy out the points or the mob drops up to about World 3 stuff. And then forge upgrades. Forge upgrades, forge upgrades, forge upgrades. Trying to think what you're here. Stamps. Gather the rest of your stamps. So doing your quests, getting those all done and dusted. In terms of alchemy, working on your FMJ and your accuracy to push your defense and your accuracy while you're working on that. I know you have bad RNG, but just keep trying to unlock your vials, doing the methods of madness, and then last but not least, if you really want to help your obels out, farm pop obels at Gigafrogs and get some drop rate going. Get some drop rate going, because that's gonna help you out. It's gonna help you out. Hey Roy, how you doing? But you got any other questions or things you'd like me to take a look at here, Davey, my boy? Because I mean, overall, you're a fairly new account. You're working on stuff. That's okay. Yeah, there's just so much to work on. So much to work on, and once you build a solid foundation, you're gonna be straight off to the races, my boy. Straight up to the races. Congrats, right? Yeah. Oh, and make sure you're saving at least one of these stained pearls. You don't want to lose it because you'll need that money speed for when you start to really use your prints later. The way you do it is literally you fill up your boost foods in your inventory, you take the print, you take the boost foods, you stick it back in the bank. Let's see. Which do you recommend for islands? Let me see what islands you have. You have Trash, Rando, Crystal. Ooh. If I had to make a choice, I'd say Shimmer to get your weekly bonuses going. I don't think you need to worry about legendary fish for the moment. So I'd say Shimmer, Sea Salt, Fractal in that order. Definitely Shimmer, Sea Salt, then Fractal. Because you're not going to have to worry about nothing ever. Don't piss away your time candy. You have better things to use it. Don't worry about it. Say Sea Salt last, Fractal costs lost last. Yeah. But it's not going to be the most important thing. At that point, when you actually have the shit to do Fractal, then yeah, you can justify nothing errors. But players at this rate, you know, if you're saying he's pushed to World 6, should not be giving a fuck about Fractal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Fractal is the fucking bottom of the barrel here. So definitely Shimmer, then Sea Salt, then Fractal. Shimmer, make sure you do your weekly challenges. It is very, very important that you do so. Okay? Yeah, Fractal is not fucking important at all. Also been saving candy the whole time? Good. Keep saving your candy. You'll be using it later. Saying it not last, it doesn't cost like 500. The cost is irrelevant before it becomes functionality, Roy. That's my argument here. Like, yeah, it's going to cost a shitload, sure, but if you get to the point of World 6, still at that point you have other shit to work on. Fractal is nowhere near important. Yeah. Sea salt is required for gear and stamps. Fractal is not. Functionally, you could go without fractal outside of like -1 slap. So it's like whatever. But hopefully this review helps you out, David. You can tell with this. Back on this. Yeah, because you just got to keep working on stuff, and yeah, I know this data's about a day old, which is fine. But overall, I think you're in a good place. Very, very good place. But that being said, folks, I have been Will. This has been another IdleOn account review. If you guys would ever like an account review yourself, drop by on Twitch or YouTube Live Tuesdays and Thursdays. We stream IdleOn. If you can't make a stream, but you'd still like a review, check out our Discord. Link is in the description below. We've got that all set up there. You can drop a toolbox link in a channel we've set up for requesting it. And we will see you folks in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. Boop. Happy to help, dude. So there we go. That is one review down, many and many to go. Well, you're going to be up next, Ru. Paru, you're going to be up next. So let me drink some water here, get this all going. But how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully well? Hey, Godric, how you doing, man? A good time. We got an ad break coming up. Hopefully you guys have been doing good gains. Hopefully you've been focusing on important stuff. Good, just grinding. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Doing okay. Wife and I got blood drawn this morning for a test. She faded weak. The blood of your household is weak. You must secure the stronger bloodline. Yeah, blood work always sucks ass. Especially if they take a shitload. Like, if they do, like, oh, I need, like, 12 fucking vowels. Fuck you, you need 12 vowels. Take one, fucking make it work. But no. Like, ugh. Do a boobo grind for div levels, ES active, last world, 6 monster level grinding. Yeah, especially with that fucking crown, it's nasty. Right now, my boobo's farming mats and doing crystal shit at the same time. I want to juice these statues. So after the ad, we're going to get into the review for Riparu. And we will do speedrun. So what, you have time? Sure. Sure. We can do you right after Riparu's if you'd like. Anth. Sure. Just give me your IdleOn account. Your what's it called? Your toolbox, and happy to take a look. How is it important using Kitsune Roxy to level gaming? Once you get to the point where you're able to get like sub couple of hours on your gaming, it's worth it just so you're able to do more rapid fire clicks than anything else. Just beware of the reduction in gain. That's the only problem. But eventually, when you start to get it really, really down, that's where it pays off. So, like, mine's like, I get a sprout every 3 minutes kind of thing. There we go. Come on, give it to me. Link. Perfect. So, Riparu is up next, followed by Ant, followed by Epic.
Before you start, check my AFK time. I sent a photo in Discord.
Oh boy. Let's see. See, I'm still eating rocks here, Chris. I'm getting fucked on that. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, nice, Roy. Nice. At rank 36, she sell over 1 million plants, still at 26 mil. Look at my luck outshines everyone. Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. Let me get all this prepped up. Every 20 is 120 levels. Yeah, it was about that was what I was gonna ask. Yeah, because you're probably doing the upgrades from studying, which is what's giving you that juice. Yeah, because those are some nice levels here. Here, once the ad ends, I'll show everybody. Jesus. No, fuck you, Chris. Your luck on Nuggets is insane. And I feel you on that. My Nuggets complete crap. The fact that Bone of the Bad 3 upgrades got hit with RNG is so nice. Yeah, it's insanely bad. Should wait for 1K days. True. Here, I'll show you guys what we're looking at here. So this is what so if you're at the character screen, so the character select screen, it shows you right here. So this is what we're talking about AFK time. Nearly 1,000 days of AFK. That's fucking crazy. Are you talking about me, Sice? Or are you talking about Re? 3 years of progress right there. True. How can he? Guess less progress in like 30 seconds. My account gets. Yeah, fuck you, Chris. I missed so much stuff. Yeah, I've had shit luck with Nuggets for the longest time. No good luck with them. Like me and Chris were in the same boat for like months, absolute months, because I neglected the fuck out of gaming. And then we're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up. This is Roy's Bell, which is crazy. True, dude. Imagine. Yeah, I do, Fizzy. I do. I've just been shit luck with it, so I'm guaranteed at least improvements. It's just, I'm not there yet. But yeah, fucking Roy here is juiced as fuck on his Bell because he's got the upgrade from studying, so he's able to get bonus levels whenever he. I think it's like what, every 20 levels he gets 120 proc or whatever. So he's got some good shit. Yeah. Must have had higher 5% of my max is almost 29% max. Yeah, like it can be complete shit in terms of max scalability. So let's get into this pipe dream here. So Rhea, is there anything in particular you're looking for this review? Anything in particular you'd like me to focus on? Shit like that. Hey George, how you doing, bud? All my studies in lab at the moment because it's the most time gated thing. It's like 27 wishes a day at the moment. Yeah, that's fair, especially with the scalability on it. I know either. Okay. What net? Do that one. All right, what is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with another account review. This time for Re-Peru. Now Re here has just returned after having nearly 1,000 days of AFK on some of their characters. Obviously, they've missed quite a bit. So we're gonna be taking a look at that. Well, let's break into the meat and potatoes of this account. Let's see. All right, straight away. Yeah. Okay. Two things straight off the money. Straight off the money. Void tools at minimum on everybody. Void tools at minimum on everyone. Secondly, splicers for everyone. Because you're missing free stat sticks. I find myself doing a little bit of everything. That's fair. Yeah, you definitely want to keep working on your gear. You've fallen for luster. Luster is not optimal. Don't push to this tier. If you're able to even get close to this, you want to be doing divine. So, or troll then divine. So, if you're eager to push into the higher tier content with armor, you want to begin working on troll armor for everybody, and then pushing to divine on everybody. So that's the optimal path. Luster just dies, so don't worry about making luster gear. It's suboptimal. Where's your post box? Fucking mint. Doesn't exist. Okay. Get started on P.O. boxes. Now, the reason I say you need to get started on P.O. boxes is the juice that comes from P.O. boxes, especially early, is fucking fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. You're getting additional drop rate and crystal ball spawn chance. You get damage if you have the sailing and gaming boxes unlocked. If you're hurting on trapping box. Great bonuses. Utility comes in with multi-code per tier, cash, and printer size. Hell, even the damage is straight fucking damage. If you got to do stuff for, lab or cooking, the boxes are where it's at. Where it's at. For sure. I stopped doing quests after World 2. Okay. Your stamps are probably atrocious then. So we'll take a look. Only one luster armor set for slab, then luster boots for the ceiling boots upgrade. Facts. Oh yeah, you're in World 6. You are in World 6. Next thing on the list. Statues. Onyx, your statues. I guarantee you we're probably going to have to do Eclipsing before Onyxing. You probably don't have Chalky Chip. But luckily, for those who do not know, Chocolate Chip is coming to Lab on April 2nd. If you do not have it, you need to grab it. It is critical for crystal mob farming, which will juice your statue farming. 100%. Looks like you're doing a combination of multi-kill and some various other stuff. So if I check his death note here. This is not Death Note. I wanted Death Note. Yeah. You are on Bamboo Spirits. My God, man. That's crazy. No, for sure. I just added as a list of, things you can improve on, but does not take precedent nor priority on this. So let's break it out in the meat and potatoes of World 1. Oh. Where the hell did you get this? Bear with me one moment. Where the hell did you get pizza from? Did you order pizza? What? One moment, chat. I'll be right back. Apologies, the wife got pizza. I paused the recording, so we'll get back into it. Alright. So, points on your anvil look fine. Just make sure you're claiming. For sure, you don't want to have, full anvils and not doing anything. So definitely make sure you're claiming. Upgrades wise, as you can see, I bought some bundles. There's some damage percent gear there. Yep, I definitely saw. So that's good that you've got some bundles. There's definitely some good gear out there. Next on that, bribes. You're probably either stuck at tuna or world 6. You're stuck at tuna. Fair enough. Stamps. Okay, I know you said you stopped doing quests after World 2, but you need to pick up multi-tool stamp as soon as feasibly possible. Because I guarantee your prints are incredibly subpar, and this is what juices the shit out of them. Multi-tool stamp is fucking disgusting. Okay? So, for you, I'm going to set a goal. So, 1, unlock all your stamps. You gotta get on the questing grind, my man. You gotta get on the questing grind. 2, push stamps to 8k minimum. 8k stamp minimum. What's best use of Gilded Stamp? Crystalline or multi-tool? Depends what your goal is. If you're struggling to get crystal mob spawn chance, crystalline. If your overall is to improve your prints, improve your resource gain, multi-tool. It comes down to what function are you hard focusing between the two. Owl, you're at 10, you're a clicker. Is multi-tool linear? Yeah, I think it's like 100 or so, shit like that. I don't recall what the exact rate is that it adds per level, but yeah, it's linear. It's a set value, as far as I understand. Bubbles wise. Okay, your alchemy's pushed up to early World 4 stuff. My advice to you is keep unlocking bubbles. I swear to God, if I see you working on sigils, we're going to have a problem. The hard focus ability on bubbles here is going to be Larry and Undeveloped Costs. These two are going to be nasty as fuck. Larry, so you're getting your buy one, get one free. And Undeveloped Costs, so you're getting your reduction in materials cost. So they work in conjunction very, very well. Cauldrons wise, yeah, you still need to work on maxing your cauldrons out. You've got people working on that and on liquids, which is great. Okay, good. Vials. Now, be honest with me. Are you forgetting to do vials, or you just have bad luck? Just be brutally honest with me. Because honestly speaking, in terms of like what's important here, if you're mixed, okay. If you're hurting on money, diet or drink. If you want to improve your statues, for sure, keep working on skin and zero cal. If you want to improve your stamps, Blue Flave. Blue Flave is one of your early options. Eventually, when you push to World 5, what's it called? You push in World 5, you can get this. That damn bunny is for 4 days. So just as an FYI, you do know this. You don't have to do this linearly, correct? So if you're struggling with bunny, you can work on anything else. None of this has to be linearly done. So you can work on them you can work on other ones if you're like, all right, fuck this, I haven't got it yet, I'll come back to it. You can go do, orange slices. You can go do venison malt. No, I'm aware. On the luck, yeah. I've had bad RNG. Yeah, that's true. That's the misspeak on my part. But yeah, you don't have to do them in order for it. You can just say, yeah, fuck monies. I'll come back to it later and work on anything else. It's definitely better if you're hard stuck on something. But yeah, just keep it up. Do your daily runs. Do your mash drops, and you'll get it eventually. Shit sucks, but just keep up with it. And then, yeah, in general, unlocking and working on your battles is key. I don't think you're that far. Okay, I'm just gonna try something else. Yeah, don't let you just sit there and butt heads against something. It's better to just keep working on unlocking new battles. Unlocking new battles. Game on new battles. Sigils. Yeah, you're not touching sigils. Fantastic. You've done some Kilroy. Yeah, so the last map in World 5, the one that deviates off from the World 5 boss map, will get you to Tremor Worms. Tremor Worms will have you... This is the material you get from them. It unlocks Venison Malt. Venison Malt's another additional material cost for a stamp. It's why it works great with Blue Flave, because you're getting... I believe it's additive. I don't think it's multiplicative. Additive material reduction costs on your stamps, which will help push those out in the long run. Don't forget to do your Kilroys. Do not forget to do your Kilroys. Keep working on boosting out the bonuses. Rue-wise, where you at? 2, just keep up with Rue. Ideally, where you are at, I'd say 6 to 8 is a good middle ground for you. Prince-wise, I like what I'm seeing. I said that, and then there's this, but... that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, not bad. I mean, you're obviously not at a high threshold on your prints. I'll have to double check your prayers, but it's in conjunction with prints and stamps and all the other shit in the game. Refinery wise, you're at purples, which is good. And Collider, you don't have any, which is great. Equinox, you've been working on. Good. From a green stacks for Equinox. Okay. Yeah, that's just do it with your Elemental Sorcerer. You can farm out materials for worlds 1, 2, and 3, because there's a 100 one that'll come up as well. If you just farm out the materials from mob drops in worlds 1, 2, and 3 and a couple of shop items, you'll be able to easily blow past the 100 green stacks. Buildings wise, automation armist priority, chest space, death note, cost cruncher is a priority. You did salt lick, which is great. You did 3D printer, which is great. Do not touch item collider. Get your hands off that. Don't worry about that. Item collider is not a priority. Primordial Shrine, put 1 level in, you'll be fine. But your important ones you want to be working on is these. No salts. Well, keep working on your salts. Keep working on your salts. So if you're hurting on salts here, keep in mind it's best to push out the ratio. So if you're like, okay, well, I'm hard stuck on purple. You've only got 1 rank in purple. Take a look at the ratio sheet and say, okay, what do I need XYZ to be in order to get additional purple stuff? So just keep working on that, because it does look like you're 0%ing this, which is fine, and then this looks like it all being conjunction in terms of hourly gains, so that'll be okay. But just keep it up with that. Refinery's slow to get cooking, but once it does, you'll be able to get plenty of salts. Death noting, I need to check where you're at with Rift. Rift 25, so you do have Eclipse Skulls, which is good. So 100 claim. Yeah, because you want to do the rank up. No, that's completely understandable. That's what we all do. Because functionally speaking from a refinery standpoint, yeah, you just want to keep greens and reds at 0, and whenever they reach 100, claim it and go. That's all you got to do. If you really want to farm like the early salts, you can 10% them. Not recommended. Just sit them at 0 and keep leveling them up. Okay, so you do have Eclipse Skulls unlocked, which is great. If you're... And this is what I would recommend hands down. And it looks like you're also getting close to Trimworm, which is great. Working on crawlers, which is nice. Don't push into World 6 anymore. Halt pushing into World 6. Your primary focus should be Eclipse Skulls, because you're missing out on a lot of free multiplicative damage. Eclipse Skulls Worlds 1 through 3. Super viable. Super viable to do Worlds 1 through 3. Worship-wise, just make sure you're spending your worship. Yeah, if you do plan on candying it, make sure you do it on your Berserker, because I don't think you have a DB. I might be dead wrong. Yeah. So, yeah, it's 1 billion kills to get it. And the reason you do this is because, and you do it on a DB, is under Apocalypsis here. It requires 1 billion kills to wow a monster. And this grants a additional golden food effect. So it is 100% worth it. 100% worth it. So you'll want to do it on your Berserker. one, so you're going to get the super chow and chow requirements as well, and the wows that you don't have yet, and as a result, getting your wowed. Yeah, and the trick that Roy is describing here is you take a look at DB quest can be done in Coliseums, by the way. That is true. That is absolutely true. You could do DB through Coliseum. You want to push to get double kills. Yeah, thank you. That's part of his mechanic as well, but that's not also the reason. You want to take advantage of the double dipping, Roy. If you're going to do it, you may as well get the most out of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If you want to play optimally, you can push these all out to about 100 mils, so you're getting as much multi-kill bonus out of it as well. And then push in them to a bill, or you can just blow straight through it. It's entirely up to how you want to handle it time management-wise. Worship-wise, like I said, you're fine. Just keep up with your worship. Keep pushing their levels out. You're definitely going to need it. Totems-wise, great. You're up to Frosty Fireflight. Prayers-wise. Prayer Sampler's fine for now. Getting your stamps up and running will be more beneficial as well, because you won't have to invest as much currently souls-wise into Royal Sampler, since you don't have to gain as much sample size from Sampler initially. You'll be able to get a lot more through your stamps and the like. Skill Dimwit, very critical. Make sure everybody's running Skill Dimwit and keep pushing levels into this. Very important to do so. And you are running Tachyon the Titans, which is great. Traps-wise, you're working on bunnies. Godspeed. Salt Lick. Yeah, you're hurting on salts, I could definitely see. The multi-kill rate per world for free is all fantastic for sure. Yeah, you've invested quite a lit into the refinery speed. I'd be interested to see as well on some of your breeding. Like, there's plenty of mechanics that'll all interact in conjunction with it. In terms of your red salts, definitely push this out first. You do want to get better samples. First and foremost, so that you're able to keep up with your salts, because eventually the costs are going to start to scale relatively fast, and you want to be able to keep up with the print requirements on that. World 4. Looks like you're unlocking new spices there, which is fine. You're doing kind of all over the place stuff. Oh, you're just touching World 4. Okay. The golden kind of focuses for World 4 will always be meal cooking speed for kitchen levels, and then skill efficiency. Those are the top 3 in terms of focus. Eventually, when you get down here, and this is just for something later, keep this in the back of your mind. This value here for leak caps at 200%. Do not ribbon it. Do not ribbon leak. Save your ribbons for other important stuff like cabbage, like improving your egg, like improving your corn. Those are the important bits. And once you unlock Corn Dog, you'll have another aspect of meal cooking speed. So just keep up with your cooking. Not much there. You're just starting out on that. Territory-wise, given where your salts are at, you're probably... Okay, so you're down here. So yeah, just keep working on unlocking all your foods. You're out in Arena. You're 35. So you're close to getting the 5th at 50. Yeah, just keep progressing it. Let me take a look at your lab here. Indeed, you are not late, Demon. You are not late, Demon. I hate cooking lab and divinity. Yeah, okay, so you are struggling with your salts, right? You're trying to get more salts. But you're missing a freebie here. You're missing a freebie here. And it's this. And also, you're missing out on probably one of the best nodes out here, which is No Bubble Left Behind. This is automatic alchemy upgrading, as long as you have the level for it. So at least having it 5 or so will count it. I'm curious what your divinity is at then. Oh no. So I know you hate divinity, but here's the thing. Link everybody to Arctis. If you hate divinity, if you absolutely hate divinity, link everybody to Arctis. So you're getting this modifier. You don't have to stick them in lab and AFK them. Where if you have Arctis, they're going to exist in lab passively. So you're able to get the bonuses from lab while doing other shit. If you ever get your hands on a Doot or somebody trades you one, it's just the ball game changes massively because you have access to all of them, so it's a whole different argument. But functionally, all of these are important, minus one in particular. And do not hook up Viaduct of the Gods. This is a noob trap early. It's going to stunt your growth in your alchemy. Everything else is critically important. I mean, Killer Brightside for double kills, so you could have been doing your portals faster. And in this case, this is going to count for your death notes. So if you have Killer Brightside on and you're pushing your DB to do his Zhao Chaos and Wows and the Eclipse Skulls, you're going to get double bang for your buck on monster kills. And this is going to work with multi-kill as well, so it's definitely viable. Shrine World Tour makes it so it is fantastic. So if you just take your shrines, stick them in the town map, you're going to have access to all of them. So you don't have to drag them around with you as you're pushing, so everybody will have access to it. Double bonus on everything except for misstamps is great. This is going to give you better effects for all of the jewel mainframes. So basically these, so all your jewels, you're going to get some really, really good bonuses. This is if you're going to be farming out the Siege Breaker shenanigans, where you stick a Siege Breaker in the Green Mushrooms map, so that one, you're farming out increased forge speed, so you're able to blow through more ore and get more bars, and two, you're able to get every million kills you get additional cash, so this helps with Money Molt. Vials giving double bonuses is great, especially if you're going to be working on stamps, so you're getting double bang for your buck out of your stamp material reduction costs. This is more damage per green stack, so in this case you're missing out on 38% free additional damage. This is sigil shit, don't worry about this. If you can push all the way to Viral Connection, this is going to increase your connection range by 50%. So although it's capped at about 80 pixels, which is fine, this will allow you to grab multiple bonuses a lot faster across the board. Artifact Attraction will help push your roll 5 sailing. Yeah, I mean, like, we'll go over a total at the end of it. More slab bonuses, so based off of how many items you've touched in the game. Skill multi for all the World 6 skills. And then crop bonus multi, which is relevant to World 6 stuff. Rift-wise, in terms of bonuses, I would wholeheartedly recommend starting to get Stamp Mastery, so you're able to get the production of Gilded Stamps going. You were not going to get a lot early on, but it is definitely worth it to try to get Gilded Stamps. For sure. Eventually, you'll want to push out to Vile Mastery, Ruby cards, Kilroy Prime. Construction Mastery is really, really good, specifically because you'll be able to grab this at level 250, so you'll be able to juice your refinery speed across the board as well. In terms of Skill Mastery, okay, so you're missing out on a really, really, really nice modifier out of here, and it's this. It's the X passives. So this is based off of the total level of your characters combined. So you have a total level of 243 mining levels across all of your characters. Now, once you unlock this, you have no longer a need to equip mining cards when you are mining. Instead, you can equip, skill efficiency cards, AFK time, etc., etc., and it's just free gains. Free gains because you no longer have to equip these cards. And it's going to apply to all the relevant cards. So I think this is an important aspect for sure. So, Skill Mastery, unlock your passive card effects. No, it doesn't work that way. Once they're passive, they're passive. because all it's functionally doing is it's just going to be the same value. So that's why you equip other things with it, like skill efficiency and the like. Other than that, yeah, and I mean worship has one as well. You've done trapping, which is great, but I mean the worship one's really nice, really nice. Tome, you're top 70%. Look at that. Tome's not relatively important. You're nowhere near where it gives a shit. Sailing wise, okay. So just a piece of advice in terms of what is important in sailing. What I would wholeheartedly recommend is Fury Relic for this modifier here. You're getting plus 25 max talent library. This is really good. Frost Relic is incredibly good because this is free skill efficiency for it. So these two are great. And then if in terms of prints, Golden Relic is absolutely fantastic. And then Moyhead. So this is great because it also works in conjunction with the effect from lab. Like there's some fantastic modifiers in here. So just do keep up with your sailing, and then keep working on them once you get because you can double up on them, and then when you unlock the Eldritch bonus from Rift, you'll be able to triple down, and then eventually when you have the Jade, you can buy the quadruple down from World 6, which will give you Sovereign level. So definitely worth it. Divinity, like I said, push to Arctis to at least get them in your mainframe for sure. If you want to make your life easier while you're farming Divinity, you can do this. Keep in mind, since you don't have Doot, it's going to work a bit different. What you can is you can put people in lab to start farming out lab levels for lab total. And then you're going to make sure that they have a good prayer setup for Divinity Shrine. So you're able to get the most bang for your buck out of that, which is what I have in my world currently, because I'm farming out the last levels for the last gem. Gaming, you're at white bits. So note here, unlock your gods and work Arctis. Gaming is gaming. It's just going to take time and progression. So just keep working on getting your super bits, unlocking your imports, and so on and so forth. It's gonna just take a while. Whole, you're at level 8, which is okay. Just keep working on whole. In terms of bonuses here for whole, since you don't have Oot, you have access to this here. So put points in this for sure. Do not put any points anymore to this. This only goes up to 30%. It is not worth your scalability. This is fantastic, and wholeheartedly I would recommend it. Same with the monument bonuses here. Fantastic. Those are the important ones. Don't worry about ballot box effect here, and don't worry about Equinox fill rate just yet. Multi-ore is going to serve you fairly well, so focus on one, getting this up, and then this, and then start working on, Equinox or Forge. There's other stuff. Slab-wise, I'm more curious than anything else. More curiosity sake than anything. Yeah, this is all fine. Let's see. So farming, you're kind of just all over the place, which is okay. The big thing when it comes to crops, and you're just on the initial crops here, you want to focus on land, growth speed, +1 crop, and pushing towards XP, and eventually when you get it, crop evo and the like. But yeah, farming is going to be slow and tedious as shit. I ain't got the nothing trophy. Fair enough. Probably not royal. We got reviews to do today. The engineering's got to take a sideline on this, I'm afraid. Eventually, when you unlock land ranks, it will help. You'll start to speed up. You'll start to work on, you know, getting additional rank, multiplicative, stealth increases, you know, so on and so forth. That's what it really starts to shine. For now, start working on, you know, unlocking, getting the benefits out of your day market, and just locking the crops when you reach the relevant farm. So you'll get there. You know, give me one moment here. I will just hop in so we can AFK this. Give me one moment here. So I'll hop in so we can AFK. So what does it pop to servers? So I'm just gonna quickly pause the recording so Roy can do his dungeon runs. Should still have prayers on it for it, so it should be fine. Alright, go ahead and shoot me an invite. Is that us? There we go. Alright, sorry, just bear with me here real quick. Yeah, I believe this is us. Your aunt. So yeah, just sorry, bear with me here, Rupa. Bear with me here. Alright. I'm gonna go stick my lovely ass right there and fucking forget about it. Yippee. 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 There you go. Alright. Anyway, back to this. So in terms of sneaking, you want to keep pushing your sneaking to the point where you have all your tunes unlocked. You want to start getting your sneaking levels up as soon as possible. Primarily for this. Early way of sneaking is really going to help out. So that's why I recommend you start pushing to, you know, floor 5, floor 6, and floor 7 to get all your guys up and running so they can start to accumulate sneaking levels. And we also have a guide on the YouTube channel if you want to really get into the meat and potatoes of what sneaking is about, and a meta guide down the line. Your best item probably early for sneaking, getting that stealth, is going to be here on World 5. This is the Silken Veil. World 5, ugh. Floor 5, the Silken Veil will help really juice your early sneaking. Summoning wise, you're probably, yeah, you're just getting into summoning. Beanstalking, not worried about it. Your cards are probably not super optimal. Not too terrible, functionally. I'm missing some of this, but that's okay. Yeah, overall, I'm pretty content. So, out of everything, so keep in mind, this is just a general list of things I would like you to work on. A general list of things I'd like you to work on, amongst everything. Focusing on getting void tools on everybody at minimum. Getting splicers on everybody at minimum. Pushing everybody to troll armor and eventually divine sets, once you get the salts for it and all that jazz. Getting started on PO boxes in World 2, very critical. There's some great boxes there where they grant some great bonuses. Onyxing your statues, do that down the line. Not super critical at the moment. You have other things you need to work on. Unlocking all your stamps and then pushing your stamps. I would recommend an 8k minimum. I think that's viable. It's just going to take a lot of material to do. If you're looking to farm mob mats, do it with your elemental sorcerer. It's the best to do it on. Keep unlocking your new vials and working on your vials. Do the best you can. If you're stuck on something, remember you can just come back to it later. Just keep pushing your vials out. They are very, very important. The big chunk here is getting your DB. If you can't, that's fine. Do it with your BB. That's okay. And pushing your Eclipse Skulls out for Worlds 1, 2, and 3, so you're able to get all that additional juicy multiplicative damage. One that I would say takes probably precedent over most is taking your skilling mastery seriously, getting some more levels across the general of your account, and pushing all of your skills to the point where you're able to get passive card effect on skill mastery. So getting your passive card effect is going to be great for you. It's going to be absolutely great. And then last but not least, unlock your gods and work on Arctis. If you lab sucks, I know it sucks, but at least when you push through Divinity and you get Arctis, you're able to stick people, you're at least able to stick your tunes that are quote-unquote in lab into getting you bonuses like Kill Your Bright Side, like No Bubble Left Behind, like the additional tubes for your refinery speed, shit like that. But overall, I think that's plenty of stuff to work on. Do you have any additional questions for me, things you'd like me to focus up on, or things I've missed, stuff like that? Anything come to mind, Reaper Rook? Because if you're ever stuck or whatever, if you got other questions as well, we've got our Discord up. Happy to answer anything that comes up as well. But that being said, this has been an IdleOn account review. If any of you guys would ever like, I gather the statues, or should I gather them and use them? For right now, as it sits for you, don't worry about statues. Just gather them and store them. You'll be okay for the time being. Just gather them and save them up until you can Equinox. But statues aren't going to be super important for you at the moment. If you're looking to like kind of push things out, you can deposit stuff like the battle axe, like mutton, like egg, spiral, sailing speed, shit, all this other stuff you can. But I personally, I'd save them for the time being, to the point where you can really get some more bang for your buck out of them. 100%. As for always, folks over at YouTube, we here over at Twitch give account reviews to anybody who asks. You can check us out Tuesdays, Thursdays on Twitch or YouTube Live. If you've got any questions or whatever you'd like to request a account review but you can't make it to stream, check us out. Discord in the description below. We've got a channel set up where you can request a account review and drop us your toolbox. We're happy to get to them as soon as we can. We look forward to seeing you guys in the next YouTube video. Have a good one, everybody. All right. Happy to help you there, Reaper. Well, we can be of service. And of course, all videos that all reviews we record will eventually get turned into a YouTube video. Now, excuse me while I eat some pizza that my loving wife has given me. Wait and watch some dungeoneering shenanigans. I will sit here and do nothing, apparently. We're here to farm AFK. Totally don't look at how many passes I have. You will definitely not regret it. Almost 4 years, Jesus. Well, hopefully with that review, we'll get you back on track. We'll be able to give you an account update at some point and see some real gains. Yeah, careful. Don't ever show Griffy Bit those passes. He will yell at you. You know what? That's fair enough. Oh boy. And we're going to sit here and stare at this for like 2 minutes. Equip all the gear. Oh no, I'm dead. Run. Jesus, Anth. True, I should. Just buy a couple of orange items. Primarily speaking, Rue. Excuse me. The reason I didn't is because I'm missing a few of the stats for slab, so that's why. Oh no, my gear. I'm gonna ask if I can get a camera view. Sure deal. We got a couple of folks in front of you. If you don't mind, wait for a little bit. We can get to you. Yeah, go ahead and throw your link up. Yeah, go ahead and throw us your link, and we can at least add you. And worst comes to worst, we don't get to you today. We get to you on Thursday. No big deal. Or the chat. The chat's fine too. We're not sticklers for this. All right, perfect. That's that done. All right, back to what I had you doing. Deal. Grab this link here. Cool, got that. All right, so top of the list. Top of the list. Anth, are you still here? Hello, Silent. How you doing, bud? Well, you're up, Amp. Let's see. What should we have today? Oh, thank you, Deal. We're doing good. We're doing good. And I shall definitely hydrate. Let me finish up another slice of pizza and we will get into this review. Had a long break, came back like a week and a half ago. Gotcha. Yeah, we're doing here, Silent. We're just giving account reviews today. We've done 2 so far today, and we've got a list of like 15 to go. To review new cats. We review everybody. We reviewed the top 1%. We reviewed YouTubers and streamers and all that shit. So we're happy to review anybody. You asking for a review, bud? All right, let's see. Well, push me to World 6, just feeling kind of overwhelmed. I got you. I got you on. Me. I'm gonna make some space here in my notes. Sure, I don't know how though. So we use a program called IdleOn Toolbox. It's a web-based application. If you go ahead and Google it, it'll pop up. It's called IdleOn Toolbox, one word. It'll basically pull your gameplay or your data from IdleOn. Go to the data tab, and hit publish, and there's a link it'll generate. You can throw that link to us. We're able to take a look at your account and give you any advice you're looking for. All right. Finishing up pizza. Let's get into this, huh? Okay. Not you. Get out. Our content of master classes. Fair enough, Roy. What are you farming here? Skins. They're the wrappers, the mob drop, and statues. The reason I'm farming the mob drop is to push my vial out to 13. So he's nearly there. Ideally, you should be doing it with an ES, but I've also got him kind of like semi-statue farming, so it's below, whatever. We'll roast your account. I only roast people's account when they ask for it. Inefficient, yeah, I literally just said that. And when have we ever done anything on this account that is efficient? Keep it $1.50 here. There is no efficiency in this title other than IdleOn Toolbox, and that's more of a sideline than anything. All right. Let me turn this window over, and we will get into the review. So, Ant, is there anything particular you're looking for? Yeah, you know what? You know what? That's true. Let's do it right now. That's true. Let's do it right now. Where's my gaming? There you go. Pushed it to 13. Moving on. I did at one point. I did have green stacks on one point, Draga, but like, the reason a lot of them aren't green stacked anymore is because they're either the relevant stamps or bubbles. I just need to go back and do it real quick. I had one point I had it fully green stacked because I finished the Equinox. I finished the Equinox challenge for 100 a while ago, so I got all the mob drops for worlds 1, 2, 3, or 4. I pushed 24. First nail fail, the next fail. Yikes! All right. Let me pull up my notes. Notes. What is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with an IdleOn account review. This time for Ant, who's coming back after a long break. Kind of overwhelmed. Finally got to World 6 thanks to Vault, and they're looking on what they can improve on. Now, straight off the money, before we even leave this page. Star sign, star sign, star sign, star sign. Skill cards. Star sign. Probably get 24, you reset from 23, still building one. Oh, there you go, Roy. Assign your star signs. Hello, Raven. How was your stream? Definitely assign your star signs. Out here. Assign your star signs. Alright. Just as a reminder, this is more of a generalized list, so don't take everything at face value. This is more stuff that you need to work on overall. So, P.O. boxes. Start working on P.O. boxes. P.O. boxes are very, very important for the effects they give. It looks like you've kind of done what's suggested as you're focusing on what the characters are good at in some regards, but overall, you want to be pushing all the boxes. You can easily achieve full on all the boxes except for Myriad. Myriad's the dump box. Everything else before Myriad. So pushing them all out, because you're missing out on free trapping, you're missing out on additional free damage, so on and so forth. Like, there's just all these bonuses help out in the long run. So definitely would recommend that. You've got one setup to Divine. Very good. Looks like he's probably your main pusher. Boobo Enjoyer. Okay. We'll close off post boxes for now and get to looking on this. Let's see here. So, from a gear standpoint, Void's okay, and you're on Dementia, which is fine. Ideally, if you're already pushing into to World 6, you want to be pushing all your gear into Divine. Starting off with Troll. So, at minimum, get everybody looking for Troll. I'm looking to get everybody to Troll just hard solid. So, work on getting everyone to Troll gear. In terms of tools, I see you're doing Dementia and kind of a mixed bag of Void and the like. Ideally, get everybody up to Void's minimum, but you are Salt Locked, so I understand that. You've got Splicers, which is great. I'm liking what I see so far. Your rings are a bit sporadic, but that's fine. Overall, not too terrible. Now, let's look at your account in general. So you are doing some Onyxing, so I am going to make a note of that. Onyx your statues, for sure. For sure. You do have Onyx capability. It all does work out in the end, so it is recommended. Nice, you've got pop obols and drop rate across the board on your family. Let's take a look at your apocalypses. You do have a DB, which is great. But you are severely behind on it. Severely behind on it. I guarantee you if I look here, it's probably going to be, yeah. So this is going to be a conjunction. I want you to Zhao, Wow, and Chow your DB. And while you're doing this, Eclipse Skulls worlds 1 through 3 at minimum. At minimum. Eclipse Skulls 1 through 3. And you can do it with your DB. You can time candy it, whatever have you. But wholeheartedly, that's what I want you to do. So you're getting the most benefit out of all of it. Or more wise, where you at? You're working on elimination. You're coming up on that. Yeah, this is the long grind. Constellations wise. Freebie. This is achievable once you have good gear for people. You just need to touch this. So your constellations aren't really that bad. You're not missing a lot. You're just missing a few. Can you push at least a Seraphim? No, you're about wearing Hydron. I guess you just don't have the points to get into Hydron yet, which is understandable. So, vault time. 210 on Wicked Smart. Everything else. Oh, you're missing 30 levels in Rue. 150 on Kitchen. Okay, so you're kind of wrapping up Vault, which is fine. Anvil-wise, looking fine. Just make sure you're doing your claiming. Forge-wise, you're smelting away. Great. You've got upgrades. Great. Bribes-wise, you're probably stuck on Tuna or World 6. World 6 it is. Stamps-wise. Missing a couple. Definitely missing a couple. You've got 6,200 stamps. For you, I'd like to push out to 10K. I think 10K is fairly viable. Yeah, there's still a lot of purple we can work on here. So 10K stamps. That's minimum. Especially juicing your multi-tool stamp. Toolbox will work on me. Yeah, you've got 11 million in stock. You can at least push this guy up to level 100 easy. So you're missing out on a lot of free all skill efficiency for sure. Owl-wise, you're at 9. Very nice. Where you at for your alchemy? Okay. You have at least everything unlocked, so I'll give you that. In terms of alchemy, I like to set a minimum threshold of 70%. 70% on at least the first 3 pages. So getting 70% on the first 3 pages is super achievable. To help out with this, pushing your Larry and your undeveloped cost is really going to juice us all out. So I'd say alchemy to 70% efficiency. I think that's very, very achievable. Cauldrons wise, max. You're working on liquids, which is great. Vials wise, you're working on vials. Do not tell me you're doing sigils. No, okay. Do not bother doing sigils until you have Willow Sippy 13'd. Okay. You could do sigils, sure, But do not do it until you have Willow Sippy 13'd. For sure, for sure, for sure. Overall, though, yeah, just keep working on your vials. Looks like you're pushing your Skinny Zero Cal to 13, which is great. If you're hurting on money, Diet or Drink's great for that. To help push your stamps, you've already got Blue Flave up to 13, which is great, and then Venison Malt. Pushing that up to 13 will be fantastic. There's a lot of great bonuses here. Just keep up. Keep working on your vials. Let's see. Sigils where you took a look at. Kilroy. Make sure you keep doing your Kilroy. Definitely. Surprisingly low for what you're at. Just make sure you keep doing your Kilroy. Kangaroo, where you at on bonuses? You're at 2. I could easily see this coming up to like 5 or 6. So definitely keep up with Rue for sure. Rue is important. Is absolutely important. Alright, Prince-wise, what are we looking at? It's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You're at 90% across the board, I'm happy. Ores, mob drops. Yep, that looks good, looks good. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Prince looking good. Once you keep pushing in that multi-tool stamp, you're gonna feel a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better. Binary wise. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see where you're hurting on that. That's understandable. Done any atom colliding? You've done some. You've done some. Equinoxing. Do not put anything in the lab fuse. This is a gimmick. Do not do it. You've invested heavily in Liquid Vest, which is great. Done some in Slow Roast Whiz. Matching Sims is good for that extra multiplicative damage. Shades of K is also important just to get more benefit out of your Kilroy runs. Buildings wise, Death Note priority. Death Note is the priority. Also, Jesus, 15. Getting Death Note maxed and done up, hard focus. And it looks like you're doing the important 3 when it comes to tower defense, which is Party Starter, Kraken Cosplayer, and Poisonic Elder. They're very, very important because they will be the bread and butter of your team down the line. Touched your shrines, which is good. Death Note, we already talked about. Let's push your Eclipse Skulls out, doing worlds 1, 2, and 3 on your DB. Worship-wise, looks like you're keeping up with your worship. Totems, okay. Not too bad. Prayers. Max Skill Dimwit. Max Skill Dimwit, have it on everybody. It is very critical you do. You're missing out on some free skill efficiency. The curse looks bad. It is not. It is additive. It is not multiplicative. So you're not losing complete totals. You're losing subtotals. The best way to envision this is if you have 1,000% and you're, say, getting rid of 100%, right? If it was multiplicative, you'd lose 100% of that bonus. So you'd lose all of it. At max, that's fair. Since it is additive, you're only losing 100% out of it, you're still left with 900% compared to 0 if it was multiplicative. So, Skill Dimwit, very good and very important. Traps-wise, let's take a look. You're kind of just spitballing critters all over the place. You're doing XP with V-Man, which is great. Salt licks-wise, this, important. Max this. You can easily do it now. You only need to spend 10k to max it. This is free multi-kill. Definitely max it. But yeah, keep working on your salt lick. Cooking-wise, you're doing egg right now. Do not put any more ribbons on the leak. This is a trap. Do not do this. Keep that as is. Looks like you have a lot of like 1, 2, 3 ladles left on your meal cooking speeds. I would recommend doubling back, working on it. Same with your skill efficiency as well. It's very critical that you do so. Yeah, another 1 ladle here. You've got 2 ladles for skill efficiency. I do recommend that you hard focus your meal cooking speed, your cooking speed per upgrades, and then your skill efficiency. Those are the important ones here in cooking. So do a little bit of refocusing and you'll be back on the right track. Breeding wise, this looks like you're kind of pushing into the World 3 breeding, which is fine. Territories wise, you're here. Okay. Arena, you're at 134. So you're pushing it up, but at least you've got the 6th battle pet, which is nice. Lab wise, very good. Yeah, don't touch Fight of the Gods, like what I'm seeing. Rift, you're at 47. So you're pushing up towards Kilroy Prime and Sneaking Mastery, which is good. Skill Mastery, you've got all your passives, which is nice. Very nice. Construction Mastery, you're at 606. So at least you're getting that 60% refinery speed. That's good. Tome-wise, stuff 50%. Just more curious than anything else. Nothing to focus here on Tome. Sailing, so you at least have triplicates up. Yeah, the primary bonuses you want to work on here, Fury Relic and Frost Relic. Fury Relic for the max taunt book levels, and Frost Relic for the efficiency in Worlds 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And if you can, grab the increased for Gold Relic as well, so you're getting progressively growing 3D printer samples. You have a Doot. You have a Doot, which looks to be the case. You don't have all your gods unlocked, and you don't have all your efficiency unlocked. So I'm going to make a note here. Unlock your remaining gods. Remaining gods. Level your gods. I want you to work on leveling their minor blessing. They are very important. Getting the divinity gain is going to help. More divinity gain, more divinity gain. Scaled skill efficiency is good. Sailing speed's good. And eventually you'll get into damage from Flutterbiss and Kruk. It is very important you do so. Gaming wise, you're on green bits. Looks like you're touching into some supers. You're working on that. Hull wise, you're at 7. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Slab wise, curiosity. Okay. Yeah, it definitely looks like you need to do some questing, but slab isn't super important for where you're at. Farming. Good, good. You're locking in the appropriate crops. You're working on what you need to. Yeah, sorry. The blessing, not the minor blessing. My apologies. Slip of the tongue. Overall, I am happy. But when you can, obviously grabbing land rank is fantastic. I don't think you have enough crops, though. Yeah, you don't. I think you can get it as you push into sushi as well. Sushi, at least, I think is when you'll be able to grab it. Sneaking wise. Looks like you're just starting sneaking, which is fine. Yeah, just keep pushing it out, getting your people untied, which looks like you're working on right now. Because as per usual, you want to get your people untied and start their sneaking progress so that they're able to start to accrue sneaking levels. Because that'll work in conjunction with stealth per sneaking level through the upgrade. No charms, which is fine. Summoning, you're probably... You're just getting started on summoning. Beanstalk. You did at least the golden grilled cheeses, which is nice. You're close on meat pies, golden oranges. I mean, you can farm out most of this stuff. Just deposit it when you reach 10k. I wouldn't put a hard focus on this. Tools wise, which is more or less cards. Okay. Yeah, you're missing some bonuses here or there in terms of cards. But I think I've given you plenty to work on. So just kind of as a general overview here, Anth, I want you to assign your star signs. So make sure everybody's taking advantage of their full star signs. Start working on your PO boxes, spending your pens. If you want to do it more autonomously, you can upgrade that. I think it's Beryllium or the like in Atom Collider. That'll do it for you, just at a much slower rate, and it's on a day-to-day basis. Get working on everybody to troll. Like you mentioned, you're just salt locked, so just keep working on that when you can. Onyxing your statues for sure whenever you can. You do have the ability unlocked. Onyxing is very important, so you're getting damage across the board, or not damage across the board. You're getting bonuses across the board through all their help. Zhao, Chow, and Wow your DB. In conjunction with that, work on Eclipse Sculling Worlds 1, 2, and 3 at minimum. You really want to go for the golden trophy. You can start working on Worlds 4 and 5. Don't worry about 6, because all of that is time candyable. All of it is time candyable, so it is within the realm of possibility. In terms of stamps, I would say push your stamps out to 10k at minimum. I think it's fairly achievable. In terms of alchemy, I would recommend 70% efficiency for the first 3 pages. Fairly achievable, especially putting your layer in your undeveloped cost. Keep working on your vials, keep unlocking when you can, keep leveling where you can. You know which ones are going to help you the most. Venison Malt's going to keep pushing it out, especially with your reduction in your stamps. Unlocking your remaining gods, because you want to get all the bonuses going for them as soon as you can, and leveling your remaining gods, so you're getting the most bang for your buck out of them, especially as a Doot user. Now, do you have any questions, comments, concerns, things you'd like to share with the class before I wrap up this here review for you, Anne? Any traps to watch out for World 6 skills? Don't want to lock myself out of anything. Functionally speaking, I think you'll be okay. The only thing I'd say is, in regard to summoning, there is quests to do. This is more not to lock yourself, but this is more for simplicity's sake. There's quests related to stamps you can unlock that is related to doing summoning actions. If you're at a low enough level, you'll be able to do them easier, but with endless summoning, the actual hard locking aspect is no longer a problem. Other than that, it's just farming is going to take a shitload of time to level, sneaking is just going to be progressive as all hell, and summoning is summoning. Just keep pushing your upgrades and obviously working on spike in placements, mana generation, shit like that. Any other questions you got? And yeah, as always, we've got the Discord. So if you've ever got questions or you're like, hey, am I doing this right? You can shoot a screenshot. We're always happy to take a look. Right. That being said, YouTube, this has been another IdleOn account review. We will check you guys out in the next video. If you'd like a review, check us out. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we stream on Twitch and on YouTube. You'll be able to request a review there. We give account reviews to anybody who asks. If you'd like an account review, but you can't make it to a stream, Discord is in the description below. You can join there. We've got a channel set up that will be able to deposit a IdleOn Toolbox link, and we'll be able to get to you in the next video. Until next time, YouTube, we'll see ya. All right, back at it again. Happy to have been of help, hopefully, yeah? All right, let me go down my list here, see who is around. Yeah, I mean, you weren't like completely veering off the wrong head end trail here. You were doing fairly decent. Yeah, it's better to get most bang for your buck out of them, functionally speaking. Let us see. Epic Mango, not present. Arlong, not present. Blue Star, not present. Ashy, you lurking or you actually around, bud? Mr. C.R. Ashy, you lurking or you around? Yeah, Boobo is going to be great for that. That's fair. Yeah, just as a reminder, guys, Chucky Chip coming out April 2nd. Keep your eyes out on the Lab Jewels thing. Be able to get Chucky Chip. Alright. Ash is lurking. Tango Balls. You still around, bud? Looks like he is gone. Let's see who we got left then. Demon. Demon. Nanaki Demon. Where you at? You're next on the list. If you want it, the review's yours. Okay. Let me know when it's up to date and I'll pull up the site link. Zaller is not here. Gertz is not here. Chris is here. So, Chris, your ass is getting a fucking update video today if you don't, leave. Let's see. Nixo, you'd be up after Chris. And then we've got Dio. You'd be up after that. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Your data's 5 days out of date, Demon. I mean, if you want, we can sideline it until you get your data up to date. That's entirely up to you. Unless you want me to do it to 3 days out of date. It's completely your choice, man. Completely your choice. Nice, right? Bucket full send it. Alright. Let me get this going. Account review. Is there anything in particular you're looking for this account review? Any kind of backstory that I should know before I review your account? That. I stopped playing around World 5-ish. I started from mobile, moved to Steam in early days. Got it. Okay. Turning from World 3. Yeah. Alright, let me get rid of the operatic. I apologize. Wait, let me get something else. There we go. Something better. Slightly better. Get that over there. And then we will run a quick ad here, and then we'll be right back. We will run a quick ad here, and we will be right back. Just because I want to make sure no other ads interrupt us while we're giving the review. Get this going. Two minutes left on the ad. We'll get that all done and dusted, and then we will be off to the reviews. And then following that, it will be Chris, and then it will be... double check here. Nixo, then Dio. And then Silent, if you're still lurking around, whenever you got your toolbox, we can get to you as well, bud. So we definitely got some people to chew through tonight. So don't worry. Whenever you got your toolbox link, I'll throw you on the list. But I mean, at the same time, if you got any questions or whatever, just feel free to ask, man. Like, advice is free, and we're happy to give it. Plenty of no-lifers and whales in the chat. Plenty of knowledgeable folks. Except for Chris. Don't ask Chris questions. He's gonna send you down the wrong path. That man needs Jesus. And apparently has a weak bloodline. Time to shut up, Chris. Should I candy their tunes for worship level? If you have balloon... Wait, candy their tunes for worship level. This takes time. If you have balloons, you can use balloons that you get from leveling up. You can use those. Just go into a tower defense and start using balloons. Same with any pearls you might have. Any XP pearls, shit like that. That'll all do the same. Facts. I did not want to go to the shop, apparently. What the fuck? Yeah, hold on. What's up, Reaper? Do you need me to move my character or something for you real quick, bud? I just need the same party. Alright, resend me the invite. You got an infrared sauna. Bougie motherfucker, huh? Weird, the sites give me an update and around the update. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Don't worry, I've got at least your older data. You might have to reinform the party if you're sending me updates, but I'm not, because I'm not getting them. See if that'll do it. Cold pool comes next week. Okay. Yeah, bear with me here, Demon. Trying to help out Bug, I guess. Hold on, let me swap my map real quick. Could just be shenanigans. Here, let me create a party. There you go. Did you get that? Looks like it might just be bugged. Parties be busted, apparently. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Alright, let me get this into view, and we'll get working on Demon's Review. If anybody's able to head over to boards in World 2, or in Pop 2, head to boards in World 2. And if somebody could party up with Reaper, that would be great. I'd appreciate it, guys. All right, let's get this review going. All right, what is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with the IdleOn account review, this time for Not a Demon. So they're coming back after basically stopping at World 3 for a while, and they're just looking for some general overview on their account. Straight into the money, man. A couple of improvements, I would say. You're still running your mobbing cards while you've got your guys doing cooking. I am aware this data is a bit old because we're having an issue with Toolbox as per fucking usual. But if you haven't resolved that, definitely. I won't be super nitpicky on specific activities because it's older data. A general account focus. Okay, let's take a look. All right. Straight away, as I've told plenty of people, work on your PO boxes, please. Missing on a lot of free damage, you know, free trapping, free utility, plenty of free stuff you're missing out on. Your tools are kind of all over the place, like real hodgepodge level shit. And I have found the neglected stepchildren. Also, based slush enjoyer. Based slush enjoyer. What a guy. In terms of gear, I mean, get everybody off of ceramic skulls. Get them off of ceramic skulls. Keep working on your splicers, obviously, but at least for a standard in terms of gear, I want to see void tools at minimum. For sure. I think void tools is super achievable. Don't make luster. I mean, you can make one set for slab, but don't use it as your primary focus. It's kind of bleh. Looks like you're on primarily marble glass, which is great. Ignore those last character I fixed since then. Okay. Yeah, a lot of low-level skulls I'm seeing. So definitely do push that out for sure. I'd argue, you know, start really pushing out your traps as well. You do want to get the benefits from that. So look at your count overall. Okay. Onyx your statues. You're working on it for sure. I see that, but definitely don't forget to onyx them. Okay, so I would stop doing base damage obols. I would instead pivot to, yeah, you have pop obols here. Get drop chance on all of this. You can keep the premium ones. You can keep the card drop ones, like the multi-kill and that, but yeah, you want pop obols on everything. So dump all this crap. So work your obols. For sure. Let's take a look at your apocalypses. You do have a DB, which is great. Let's take a look at that. You've chowed, which is great. I'm happy to see that. But you haven't wowed. How are your death notes? Right. Okay. So I would like you to wow with your DB and Eclipse Skulls Worlds 1 through 3 at minimum. At minimum. Grimoire wise, where are you about? Superior crop research, okay. Constellations wise. Very good. Happy to see that. You're probably in Seraphim in that case, and you even got infinites up to that. Is done and all, but World 6 is chowed. Okay. Yeah, definitely you want to take a look at doing your wows now and doing your eclipse sculling. Vault-wise, you've still got a couple you've got to wrap up. Vault Mastery and Forging Forever, but fair levels on the near infinites. Anvils-wise, yeah, just make sure you're keeping up with your claim for sure. Yep, catch you later, Roy. Have a good rest of your evening, my friend. You're keeping up with your smelting, which is great. You've done your upgrades. Fantastic. Bribes, you're probably stuck at World 6, if I had imagined. Okay. Stamps. Oh, boy. Okay. If I shut this off. Yeah, that's a sea of blue. That is a sea of blue. You can't hear my stream. You guys able to hear me? Make sure you didn't mute the tab, hon. You might have muted the tab. Or muted my stream or some shenanigans. In terms of stamps, so you're at about 5k. I want to see 10k. 10k stamps minimum. For sure. You're also missing a few stamps, so definitely grab your remaining unlocks. I am happy to see that you have a good chunk of them, which is fantastic. It's not okay. Look, it's not as disappointing as it seems. Like, I have seen people in World 6 with like fucking 2K. Okay, 5K, you're not totally like dipshit level bad. It's just you're missing out on a lot, especially level 40 multi-tool stamp when you have 86 million in storage. Like, come the fuck on, man. Owl-wise, you're at 6. I'd say bump this up to like 8, 9. Viable. Bubbles-wise, you don't even have them all unlocked. So keep working on unlocking all your bubbles. I want to see 70% efficiency on your bubbles here. So 70% efficiency on alchemy for sure. Have a good night, Nixo. Next time you drop by, you will be on the list. So we've got your stuff saved. So we will get to you, my man. Okay, so you're keeping up with that. You've got the upgrades. You just need to keep working on all of this. Up to 120 that egg? Okay, good. Okay, so your vials are a Technicolor hellscape. And you're missing the 2 key vials high enough level to really juice your stamps, which is Blue Flave and Venison Malt for the stamp reduction. So hard focus those two. Get these 2 to 13. If you're trying to do onyxing shit, get Skinny Zero Cal up. If you're hurting on money, diet or drink. But you've got a good couple of them that are up to 12, so I'm happy about that. Sigils wise, fuck me, you're nearly done with sigils. Jesus Christ. Okay. Kilroy's wise, 7K. Okay, just keep working Kilroy. Okay, glad to hear it, on. Don't know what that was about. What did you figure out what the issue was? I'd say you could bump this up to 5 or 6 on Rue. But it's pretty. It's visual vomit. It's visual vomit. No clue. Shit happens, I guess. Focus your vials to 13. Oh. Oh no. Oh, my sweet summer child. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's weird. Okay, why are you printing mob drops outside of V-Man and Beastmaster? Demon? Like, I see your prints. I see what you were working on. You've got your logs, you've got, you know, your fish, all that shit. And then I see you start to fuck up, like, catastrophically. For one, a lot of your guys aren't even 90%. That's, like, what? So, the way you want to handle this is the way you basically have it is you do logs with Bubo, you do fishing with a DB Barbarian, so you want to do mining here. Catching, which is great. Logs, mining, mob drops, and you grab the print while you are doing your speed run. That is the optimal way to do it. You grab your print while you're doing your speed run. This, your Beastmaster, this is your mob drops for your salts. You stick that motherfucker doing that, because he's terrible at everything else. Yep, fishing here. This is more logs, which at least you're doing it on the Willowsippy logs, and then more catching here. That's how you want to lay it out. And then make sure everybody has 90% of efficiency on it, for sure. Welcome back. Yeah. Hey, Simpson, how you doing? So, yeah, I would say entirely rework your prints, and like, now's the time to do it, like, coming up on it. Because I believe we've got AFK this week. So, definitely now's the time to reprint and unfuck your prints. It died around is visual vomit. Got it. Okay, so I'll rerun you through it. Your stamps, or not your stamps, your prints are atrocious. This needs to be logs. This needs to be ores. This is fine with catching. This needs to be logs. This needs to be ores. This needs to be mob drops you want and taken, and the sample taken while you're doing your speed run. This will be your samples for your prints. Or for your salts. BM will do your prints for salts. This will be fishing, this will be logs, this will be catching. It's just two all over the place. Wasn't sure the rest? Yeah, that is the method of madness you want to do. Sticking with what those characters are good at outside of V-Man, which is great on mob drops while in a speedrun, and Beastmaster, which is dog shit, and you make him do salt bitch duty. Refinery-wise, you're just... Okay, yeah, 0% wall. That's fine if it works. End Collider, you're doing some. Equinox. Oh, no. I will allow that. Of myself, making that V-Man as my 6th. Yeah, I'll do that. So, you have fallen for the meme. I didn't know about this till last week. What a chat. No, shut up, Chris. Don't encourage it. Yeah, it's a shame, but yeah, yeah. Hey, Ashy. Glad you show up. We can do your review after a couple. We got like one other person left in the list, and then you're up next. Yeah, but you weren't smart enough to realize the Equinox value cost scaled off of it. You mook. Things you want to focus on in terms of construction here is Party Starter, Kraken Cosplayer, and Poisonic Elder. These three are going to be your primary bread and butter when it comes to doing your tower defense. There are several guides out there, including a couple of spreadsheets on the optimal style of things. So definitely want to keep pushing out your Poisonic Elder, Kraken Cosplayer, and Party Starter levels. They are going to be your frontline men. Other than that, I'm content that you've worked on everything here, which is fine. Death Note-wise, we did mention that you're pushing out... I want you to do your Eclipsing with your DB. Since I heard about it, because for a while it was hard relying on Boulder. Gotcha. Make sure you are spending your siphon, or you're spending your worship. Don't do it just a siphon. Spend it individually. You'll be fine. Prayers-wise, Skilled Dimwit. Straight away. Straight away. Max it. Max Skilled Dimwit. It is very important that you do so. I'm terrified for my review. Okay, good. It's max. Great. Okay, so for V-Man, you want to be doing XP traps. You want him to be the best trapper you've got. So whatever the highest your mobs, in this case you've got the blobs, you do a full set of blobs after you've hit the transfusion skill, and you do nothing but XP. You do transfusion skill, and you do nothing but XP on here, so you just rinse experience. That's what you want on your V-Man. Salt licks wise... that's fine. Cooking. You are a one little wonder, my friend. You are a one little wonder. Everything is achievable here. Hard focusing meal cooking speed per upgrades, and then skill efficiency. Refocus your cooking. Refocus your cooking. You could be doing so much better. The reason we primarily focus on cooking speed is because in the long run, having a much stronger baseline for your cooking speed will help push the remaining miscellaneous ones. Got all my stuff to green at the moment. Okay. Breeding lines. So what I'd recommend is at least push World 2 shit so you're able to get the Spud and do this and grab this shiny. It will help in the long run for your shiny pet rate. You're also missing some multi-kill per tier here with block, which will help you in the long run. Beneficial as well if you push the Quilchi to get another modifier. You'll be off to the races. So just kind of pivot a little bit on your breeding, but overall I'm not too worried. Okay. Shut Viaduct of the Gods off right the fuck now. Please tell me you shut this off. This is neutering you so severely. Your account is nowhere near ready to be utilizing this. You are missing out on so much liquid right now. So do not have this turned on. I've seen very few accounts that are ready for the level at which this is required. You are not one of them. So shut this off. Riftwise. Pushing your Rift out. Passive cards. Nice. Construction Mastery. You're at nearly 1,000, so you're coming up on that, so good on that. Tome-wise, top 50%. Not particularly worried. Tome is not going to be a priority for you. You have Sovereigns. Hard focus for your Relic. Hard focus Frost Relic. Take every single boat you have and you jam it into one of these islands. You need to hard focus these relics. 100%. Divinity-wise, you have all your gods unlocked. Great. The problem is your levels are shit. The last couple rift things a few days ago, no luck on my third Kilroy yet, though. Okay. Yeah, that'll just take pure chance. Level your gods. Level all your gods. Absolutely level all your gods. Do not neglect them. Gaming-wise, you're at green bits, so looks like you're getting closer to the end on those. Holes, you're at 10. Slat. The not updating is getting me yelled at. Yes, it is. Farming. Doing the lock method. Yeah, you are. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good on that. Okay. How many crops do you have? Don't forget to grab the first level in sushi here. The way you do it is you literally just plant the seed and you immediately lock the seed. This will generate the first level. So don't miss out on +1 crop. Snaking wise. Yeah, sorry. Lock before you plant it, and then you plant it and it'll stick on that one. Okay, this is just wrong, but that's okay. That's okay. The loadout you want to do is you do Bead and Silken Veil. Bead and Silken Veil. We have a YouTube video on this. Thanks to those that promise. Good. And you've got some charms. Ah, it's a shame you don't have the golden food bonus. This is a really nice one. But overall, I'm happy with that. Okay, so where are you at in your endless? Oh, you still got blues and reds and shit. You've done 2. Okay. Yeah, there's other shit to focus on. Beanstalk. You've done at least a lot of the 10k deposits, which I'm happy about. Card time! You've got other things to work on. We will double back on cards later. Okay. Time for a retrospective. Here's a list of things I'd like you to focus on, Demon, okay? Yeah, I just unlocked Ruby cards. Okay, good. I want you to work on your P.O. boxes. Crank them out. Crank them out. Get those boxes maxed. I want to see next time we do a review for you. We do a count update. I want to see plenty of boxes in the Myriad crate. I want Void Tools at minimum. You're kind of all over the place, and you've got some that are higher than Void. That's fine, but I want Void Tools at minimum as a standard. Onyxing your statues. Please, please, please onyx your statues. You want to get more bang for your buck. You want to get more bonuses on it. What's the fastest way to get them? Other than the daily pens to boxes. Oh, dude, you literally just go to World 2 and you do this. I'll show you real quick on how you do it. So you literally go up to P.O. boxes And notice I've got 21k pens. You sit here and you just do this. You do that, and so on and so forth. And you just blow through this. At about 100, you reset. So you take this, you click the shield, and it resets the streak down. So when you refresh again, it goes back down. Yeah. That's how you just do, and at 100 you reset and then keep going and keep going and keep going, and then you're able to take your boxes and say, oh, I need to put, you know, stuff in here or stuff in here, and then the rest goes into the Myriad crate, and you just dump into here. So that's how you do it. Next on the list, I'd say rework your obols. Start to push for more pop obols, getting your drop chance up for sure. Why do you refresh a streak? Because the cost increases. The amount of required resources per item increases. So if we do, so that's at about 861. See if we can rotate it again for another one. Just kind of do this for a little bit. That's fine. It's 1k, 3k. Yeah, it's literally, they start to scale up, as you can see. And that's why we reset. Yeah, so it went from 861 to 4k. And notice my streak's only at 16 with the shield. That's why we refresh it. Because if I refresh this and then pull it again, so it's 2k, it's that. Keep working, see if we get lucky, and unless it wants to deny us on it. But yeah, the scale, the cost scales. That's why we reset. Next would be, should leave it at 1050. Yep, that's fine. Just leave your items at 1050. You'll be okay. After you rework your obols, do your wows on your DB, and this also includes doing your eclipse scrolls for worlds 1, 2, and 3. Do your stamps. I want to see a minimum of 10k. I think it's super achievable for you. In terms of alchemy, pushing your efficiency ratio to 70%. Very, very easy. Hey, DLC, thank you for the follow. Focus on your vials. Get as many as you can to 13, so you're getting that added resource bonus per every 13th level vial. Refocus your cooking because you're a one little wonder. So double down on your cooking speed and all the adjacents. And then really leveling your gods because you want to get the bonuses out of them as best you can. Overall, that's really the things I see on your account that need the most work. Functionally speaking, once you've achieved all this, and obviously you're going to be doing reprints while you're working on stuff, I think your account's going to be in a much nicer place. Do you have any other kind of questions for me or kind of concerns you'd like? I'm happy to answer any other questions you've got for me. Also, if like, do your Demented Spirit Lord. Do your Demented Spirit Lord. You're maxed at 6. So definitely do that. Where's he at? He's at the, so if you go to your map, go to World 6, you go to the Mob of Trolls map, you kill all the trolls before any respawn, and then you touch this little cross thing up here. It'll start to glow. You basically stand right on top of it. He'll spawn. That's how you do it. Yep. But that being said, YouTube, I have been Will. This has been another IdleOn account review. If you ever like an account review, drop by on Tuesdays and Thursdays where we stream IdleOn and we give a review to anybody who asks. If you would like to get an account review but you can't catch a stream, check out our Discord description. Check out our Discord, link is in the description below. We've got a channel set up where you can drop by your toolbox, and we're happy to get you whenever we can. But until next time, folks, we will see you in the next YouTube video. Sayonara, everybody. Boop. All right. There you go, Demon. Hopefully that'll help you out. All right, let's go down the list. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Not here. Arlon, not here. Blue Star, not here. Ashy. A Mr. CR Ashy. You're being summoned. You are being summoned, Ashy. It is your time for your review. Let me grab this. You're gonna see my account. I did not come back a long time ago. That's fine, Dio. Go ahead and throw your link in the chat, and I'll add you to the list. We got a couple of folks who are still lingering around. Let me double check. So after Ashy, see Tango is not here. So Zaller's not here. Gertz is not here. Chris is next. Nixo's next. Frozen's Sheep is not here. Walford, not here. Dio, I think Dio went to bed. Yes, I believe that's the link. I thought I had more time. So I was about to do something. You fucking don't. Not even World 3 yet? Dude, we help everybody. Let me see if this works for us real quick. Perfect, that works. Alright, let me add you to the list, bud. Alright. Whack. Silent protocol. There we go. Alright, Ashy, it's time for your doom. I've got your link here. Nope, too late. We're going for what you had. It's too late. We're going for what you had. Demon had to go through it. You're next. That's too damn bad. That's too damn bad. Oh, we're gonna have fun with this account. My deal information from that site is rude. But I'm tired of digging old grandma. That's too damn bad. Exactly. All right. We're gonna run a quick ad here. When we get back, we're gonna review Ashy's account and we're gonna see how fucked up it is. All right, this is gonna be a fun review. Ashy's terrified. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna dig into this, and I'm gonna let me look at some of this preliminary. Figures are gonna hurt. Okay. So add overtime to die? Ooh. You sure you're ready, Ashy? You sure you're ready? Okay, not this song. The next song, thank you. Okay, just for some content. All right, is there anything in particular like for this review? Anything, any history I need to know about, things like that. Took a 4-month hiatus, came back last week. All right. All right. Let's get into this video. Welcome YouTube. How everybody doing? No. All right. Let's get into this properly. Okay. So. What is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with an IdleOn account review, this time for Ashy, who is terrified of this review. They are returning after having a 4-month hiatus, and we're here to tear into them. Now, Ashy, I have some concerns straight off the money. Straight off the money. I know you're terrified, but you gotta suffer this.
Damn it.
Oh, you're gonna have some emotional damage when I'm done with you, bud. For sure. Could you care to explain to me what I'm staring at? Could you tell the class what's wrong with this? In what regard? One, you have 99 books. You have a maxed domino mini boss. You have 9 slushes waiting for you. I don't. And based off of what I'm seeing here, none of your guys are running Tranquil style, and none of them are actively doing Divinity. So they're not, like, why are they not running Tranquil? And most of these guys are like full worship, full of crafts. Like, ooh, lad. I have 20 books. Okay, okay. Yeah, because you want to be, if your guys are not doing Divinity right now, you stick them on Tranquil so they're at least getting XP. I fixed a lot, I swear. This cost crunch has been fixed for 21 days? Well, true. Yeah, but he's been on a hiatus for 4 months. He's been on a hiatus for 4 months, Simpson. So we're willing to give him some breathing room on that. All right, let's break into some characters. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have another P.O. Box Enjoyer. P.O. Box. Work on your P.O. Boxes. Please. Please. Okay, so you're at Void Gear right now. Looks like you have a 1 set of Divine, which is fine. Want Void Tools on everybody? Still a bit scattered, but Void Tools on everyone. Equipment has changed. Okay. You've got splicers. You've got decent skulls. Some okay traps. I have like 3 divines and mostly Void Tools. Good, good. Okay, so we'll move on past that. Onto your account proper. Onyx, your statues. Like 100,000 pens in storage. Yeah, dude, they just... You get to the point where you just don't give a fuck about pens. You're running pops across the board, which is nice. Very happy to see that. Into Apocalypses. I want you to chow and wow your DB. For sure. Because I have a feeling, and I can smell ya. You're not at Eclipse Skulls. You're a Great Tome. Okay, that's fine. Constellations-wise... nearly there. You've just got some outliers you need to work on. Vault-wise... How you looking? 200... Missing some points on that. You're probably broke, I would imagine. Are you just hurting on money? Yeah, you got a lot to work on in Vault. A lot to work out in Vault. Ooh. We're gonna give you some benefit of the doubt because you've been at it. You've been out, so that's fine. Forge, you've been smelting. You've got upgrades. Great. Bribes, you're either stuck at Tuna or World 6. World 6. Stamps wise, you're 5K. You at least have some of the important stamps. You're still missing a couple. You have no gilded stamps. I am setting you at a just for you, Ashy. I want to put you at a 12K stamp minimum. 12K. I think it's achievable. I think you can pull it off. I think you've got ludicrous amounts of shit in your storage, and I think you could do it. Owl-wise, I'd say bump this up to 9. So just keep doing your owl clicks. Bubbles-wise, you've got some 70. You've got stuff across the board. Okay. Keep working on rounding out your 70. Good, you've only got 3K left to go. So 70% on your alchemy. Cauldrons wise, I'm curious to see his sneaking and farming because his account looks like a lot like mine. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I think you already have all the bubbles, right? Yeah, you're done on cauldron stuff. So functionally, you can get rid of all these. You can pull your people off of your cauldrons and either put them on liquids or sigils. Oh shit, me. Yeah, I think overall, what I'd recommend for you is just keep working on pushing your vials out for sure. Especially if you're going to be pushing those stamps even harder. I really hope your Venice at Malt was as high as it could possibly have been, Ashy, if you had pushed them out last Saturday. We saved 70%. So what I mean is if we're looking at bubbles here in Toolbox, you see this efficiency threshold. You set it to 70%, and you notice how it says 62, 50, 53, and there is a red number with a number in parentheses. What you end up doing is you just... So what it's telling you is 39. So you need 39 more levels to reach 70%. Oh, my shit is lagging. Hello, hello? Test, test. Now no audio? Hello, 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 wakey, wakey. What the fuck is my stream doing? No, it's not fucking that. We collectively went deaf. Oh shit. Interesting. Hello, 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 hello. Anybody there? That ain't no sound.